Place your heart with mine. Let your sleeping soul take flight. Take me through the night.
Bleh.
Down, down by the river.
Welcome.
Down,
How's it hanging?
down by the river.
Hopefully better than me. Because I'm cold as shit.
Been a hard week. But I see this button, a familiar button. Surmise tab.
Thanks, Asmira. I appreciate it. You are too kind. God, 32 months too. Holy shit. Did you know 16 plus 16 equals 32, which I won't subscribe for this kind of bloggers? Look at you. Also, Mudpug too. Thank you for all of the frickin' gifted subs. Thank you. Very poggers. I will consider it an early birthday gift. Oh, it's getting warmer for you? That must be nice. That must be real nice!
Almost a whole year surmised out.
It snowed this morning here. It snowed this morning here, and it's 38 degrees right now. It has been a cold past 2 weeks. Beginning of March was really warm, but these past 2 weeks have been very cold. I'm hoping it warms up next week. Fingers crossed. If it's cold while Ashley's here, I'll be fucking pissed. But thank you, Sly, for the 11 months. Did you know that 1 plus 10 equals 11, which time I would subscribe for this kind of bloggers? Like, it doesn't have to be tropical. It doesn't need to be like 70 degrees, right? I'm not asking for that. But like, you know, something just like, I don't know, 60 degrees, 50 degrees, an actual spring temperature. That would be nice. So, is what it is, right? Hi, V. How was Dungeon Yuri? Hi, Ashley. Yeah, no, I'm hoping the weather's good for when you're here, because it has been cold. It has been very cold. Lesbians. Yeah. I said Dungeon Meshi was gay. I meant it. I've had makeup on for 13 hours now. I need to take it off. Real. Probably. Don't worry, I do that sometimes. Also, Kaiju, that makes sense. If you're in one of the hotter states, you welcome the cooler temps. That's fair. I live in one of the most temperamental parts of the country, so... You know, I mean, we were in the 70s in February, which was horrifically wrong. But you know, whatever. This is just what hell looks like. Yeah, God, all my camera settings got reset again because I don't know, suffering. Also, I have grim news about our Baldur's Gate playthrough as well. Grim and dark news. Many of you will recall where we last left off. We did the Lae'zel shit. Well, most of it. We got through the tower, got all of our spelunking, did the Gale stuff. And then we were trying to trigger Aylin's quest for the Lae'zel shit. Well, we couldn't because it was bugged, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go offline and try to see if I can catch up and try to trigger the quest. No, it's just broken. It's broken. It's just all broken. It's broken. It's permaboned. I went all the way back before the will stuff. I went all the way back even before the House of Hope stuff. It's broken. It's just busted. And I cannot figure out a solution. Um, like, I found one Reddit post that talked about a bug in patch 6 where Aelin went to go confront Loroakin, and then Isabel got stuck in dialogue, but it doesn't... It doesn't seem to be the same problem we were having. I'll fucking kill you, Nomad. No. You're great. But yeah, so it doesn't look like the same problem. And I can't find anything. Like, so I guess it's just fucked. It has to be part of a recent patch for them to be this bad. I really think the most recent patch fucked a bunch of stuff up. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think the most recent patch just like broke a bunch of things. Which is great. So I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to come back and do it. Like it's possible it might get patched, which is why I wanted to get Ashley's take on it. To see if we wanted to either wait on it, or just go and fucking kill Loroakin. Because we can just kill him regardless, right? He deserves it. He should die. But I'm also okay to just wait a bit. See if something gets changed. What do you think, almighty Ashley?
Allow me one moment. My game is really loud.
Oh.
So I didn't quite hear what you said because it was screaming at me.
Ah!
Ah! Why am I not seeing your fucking game? Hello.
My fucking game?
I see someone called Bards and Nobles game, but that's not you.
No.
Friends. Tick. Refresh.
Wait,
All of these
the
friends.
Griffin? Griffin! Sorry.
Griffin! I'm
Griffin!
not fully Blizzard to understand that reference fully.
I
Hold
understand
on,
that
no.
reference fully, and it's a good one.
Yeah, I'm not. I understand it is a Berserk reference, but I could also be wrong about that too. Oh god, I nearly joined someone random's game. Oh god.
Oh no.
I can't see you. I'm gonna try to join you through Steam instead.
Disconnected. Steam?
This is a great way to find out that they. Yeah, I can't join your game.
Steam says I'm not connected.
Oh. That's
The
odd.
fuck?
That's odd and strange. That's odd and strange and peculiar behavior.
The fuck?
Try like in the friends and chat, like going offline and then going back online again.
Online? Fucking
Like where you set your
disconnected. What the
status.
hell?
What the hell?
Why am I disconnected?
I don't know.
The fuck? I okay. What? Now I'm connected. The fuck? Okay. That was all right.
How bizarre. Everything is good and fine in the world of video gaming today.
Cloud error. Baldur's Gate 3. Great.
That's not the way. That's not what that's meant to do.
Try this again. Nope, don't pre-order that. Hey, Christ. It would be hilarious if we go murder Loroakin and Aelin Sweetson, yeah. What I was saying, though, Ashley, is like, do we want to wait to see if the Aelin stuff gets patched? To avoid murdering Lorroakan? Or do we want to just murder Lorroakan? Because I'm okay
I
waiting,
think-
because we got other shit to do.
Yeah, I think we can wait.
Because
I
from
think
what
we can wait.
from what I found, I can't
If it
find
gets to the point where we're
anyone.
just done, where we're done and we're out of stuff to do.
Yeah, like I can't find
Hmm.
anything to.
If it gets to a point. Hmm?
I
Sorry,
can't.
I was waiting for you to finish.
Oh no, I was waiting for you. But I can't find anything that like talks about the
Yeah.
bug or this particular bug that we're having. So I mean, I think it's probably the most recent patch, and I do think the most recent patch has borked a bunch of shit. Because ultimately,
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate is a game that can barely
Probably.
run.
Yeah, I think if it reaches a point that we literally have nothing else to do, bar doing the main quest, like we run through our list, we run out of side
Yep.
stuff to do, and we're really just kind of want it done, and it's still not patched, we'll just fucking leave it.
Well, I mean, we can just kill Lorroakan.
Like, a hot fix. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just mean like we just go do it. But I think I'm good to wait for now.
Does it run better than Dragon's Dogma 2? Does it though? Like, no, this is in fact a criticism at Baldur's Gate 3. It does not run well.
Yeah.
I have not seen the reviews. I haven't really been paying attention to DD2.
At the ready.
The stupid. Oh, I've seen the XT DLC stuff. Yeah. Don't fall for their lies. The devs have nothing to do with that shit. I guarantee you, Capcom. It's all Capcom execs. Look at Monster Hunter.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Like,
yeah, it literally is.
I've
Like,
seen
it's
some
literally
people.
Capcom stuff.
I've literally seen some people complain about that shit, and as somebody who has played Capcom games before, the devs had nothing to do with that. It's all like Monster Hunter's the
Yeah.
most egregious example, where they do the shit all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
So honestly, I don't give a shit about the random like XT stuff. Yeah, it just literally does not faze me. But I did see it got some attention there, and I'm just like, guys, don't be stupid. Don't believe their lies.
Yeah.
Performance
For me,
issues,
it
I
has
haven't heard
been a
about that.
Case of Yeah, I've heard a lot about performance issues. I've also heard that you can't start a new game.
Oh, that's cool.
When you start a save file, you have to manually delete your save file if you want to go back and start again.
What the fuck?
Which is very, But I've been very unhappy with Capcom, but I've also been very unhappy with the way people are talking about it.
Same.
Because most people's opinion of it seems to be either Dragon's Dogma 2 specifically is a problem for this when it is all Capcom games. And notably, people are way louder about this one than they were about any other. There is a bit of revisionism going on where people are saying that no one had any issue with Resi 4.
Oh yeah,
I
that's right.
literally
Resi
remember
4 had a
people
lot of
saying,
problems
criticizing
too.
Resi 4 for having the DLC.
Yeah.
Like, Resi 4 had this DLC shit, had the same DLC shit, exactly the same. It was just as ignorable. People are acting like no one ever criticized Resi 4 for it, but are unfairly criticizing Dragon's Dogma. And yeah, there are more people criticizing Dragon's Dogma for it. People did criticize Resi 4. I was one of those people.
Yeah, a lot of people did, because like they sold you like
It
the fucking
happened.
like tokens and like
Yeah, it
shit,
was
and
the
I was like,
weapon
that's
upgrade
bullshit.
tokens, which, yeah, it was ridiculous and stupid. On the other hand, you have people being like, just ignore them and stop criticizing the game. And it's like, no. The reason Capcom are so comfortable doing this shit is because no one fucking talks about it. But then, people kind of use the fact that the more popular titles did not get this criticism as a way of trying to sort of hypocrisy shame people into not talking about it now, which is not how we're doing this. I still can't fucking join the game. Can you invite me to the game? Like through Steam?
Yeah. I'm online now at least, so that's good. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, Ashley, I apparently can't.
Right.
Closed. Oh.
Are you still
Friends.
off? Are
There
you
we
marked
go.
as disconnected?
Got it.
Oh. I see.
It closed my game. I don't know why.
Right, okay. But yeah, I'm annoyed that like you do you know the analogy of like the frog being like a boiling a frog?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, where like for chat's benefit, where the way you would boil a frog to death is that you would just very slowly increase the temperature.
Yeah.
Because the frog won't notice. Or the frog will get comfortable regardless of how hot it becomes until it is too late and the frog dies.
Mhm. Boiling
Gaming
the frog.
industry.
Yeah. Oh no, totally.
The frog is being boiled, guys. It's this thing where it's a thing where it's like horse armor was not that long ago. Do you know what I mean? Like Oblivion horse armor was not that long ago. Like 10 years ago, this would have been a fucking carpet bombing. Like criticism wise. People saying it's fine because I can ignore it. You're the frog and you're being boiled. The more you let companies get away with this skeezy shit, the more egregious the skeezy shit becomes. Like, that's why we're here.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact there was such an outcry by horse armor, if only we knew the horrors to come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's just amazing. Like, yeah, it's just this thing of just like, people are very eager to jump in front of Capcom on the false impression that they're jumping in front of like their new game of the year. Their like undervalued cult hit, Dragon's Dogma, which like I work in the industry. That game does not need your defending. It's selling fucking gangbusters.
True, because like
they will be okay.
the first Dragon's Dogma game was kind of more niche. It was kind of a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Like, right, it had a cult
it got
following.
A lot more mixed criticism as well.
But as time went on, more and more people called attention to like how good it is, and then with Dragon Dogma's 2 release, getting more support, getting more money. Yeah, it's have a big release, right? Like it's doing great.
It's had a really big release. Like it's selling above expectation in like physical retail sales. Dragon's Dogma. Like Dragon's Dogma is overselling in physical retail sales. Like the people that go buy fucking Call of Duty are buying Dragon's Dogma right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fine.
They'll be
We can
completely fine.
criticize the implementation of microtransactions. It's not going to kill your darling. Like it's okay.
So I'm trying to find the dye shop, but I don't remember. Oh, there's face makers. I'm gonna teleport to Baldur's Gate because I want to buy Gale some dye.
Oh man, I wish that they would introduce a way that I could just pay real money to get the dyes instead. You know, it's so hard to find the dye shop.
Oh man, yeah, I think I need to pay $80 to buy 2 dyes. Awesomeness! Wow, that is a lot of streams. Look at you.
That's
You're
a
so
lot of
poggers.
streams. Sorry, I realized I'm talking like 2 registers too low. Give me 1 second.
Reset. But yeah,
Welcome
like.
back, friend. The fine facility. Very good, ma'am.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
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 I'm gonna sell these gems too. For the guy who likes me.
Gems are outrageous.
Mom's outrageous.
True, sometimes she is.
what was I gonna say? Anyway, yeah, like Dragon's Dogma, look, 2 looks so good to the point where Sammy, is like, I might actually get Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah.
I hated the first game, but I saw how much potential it had, and I really wanted to like it. So, like,
Yeah.
the second one might actually succeed on that. However, first of all, I'm not paying $70 for it. I can tell you right now, I'm
No.
not paying $70.
It's fucking spenny. Also, girl dinner.
I just thought, it's fucking spenny. Also, girl dinner crack.
Yeah.
Do we think Gale is a boreal blue type of guy?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll buy some boreal
Games are
blue.
so expensive. You know, okay, I was thinking a lot about the prices of games, right? Because it has an effect on the industry more than just games are more expensive to buy. Because I've been thinking about sports games a lot recently because of work, but like
EA Sports.
there's a
sports game. Sorry.
there's a tennis game coming out from 2K in like a month and a half or so. And that got me thinking, like, in like the PS2 days, there was a sports game for fucking everything. Like there was like there was like several golf games, and they did pretty well, and they were all made by EA Sports. And like there was like, you know, a bi-yearly like snowboarding game. Like EA Sports fucking had like a stranglehold, like there was fucking Colin McRae fucking rally car racing, like a very specific kind of British rally car racing had its own game. And that's because all of those games cost like £25 when they released. They were like $20, $30 maybe. And now I'm like, they're trying to make another one of these like sports games, and it's not going to sell anything because it's going to be sold for like £60, like fucking, you know, $80.
Yeah, no one's gonna pay that much for it.
No one's gonna pay that much for it because, like, you paid for fucking Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003 because the thing cost like £15, like a couple months after release. And I'm just like, there's no console shovelware anymore, really. Like, it's all digital now. But like, it just got me thinking.
Now remember,
Like, I kind of. The landscape has changed so much because of how expensive games are, that now a game that would do relatively well, like, you know, Topspin 2K25, is gonna fucking fail commercially. It's gonna be terrible. And but they're acting like it's 2004. It's just strange to me.
Well, it's like also just has this strange level of like the way just the, oh yeah, Gale, you look great. Holy shit.
Oh, let me I need to see this man. Oh my god, he actually really rocks that color.
Didn't affect the shoot at all. Never mind. He does really rock that color.
I'm swapping the fucking purple velvet. Like, I'm gonna get him a blue jumper. He's gonna get a blue velvet sweater instead of his ugly purple one.
Now that Gale no longer looks like a gimp. He's rather dashing, even.
He's rather dashing. Actually, you look rather dashing.
Look at him. Looks great. Rabbit's tricky. It's stuck in my head. Thanks, Sam. Love you. Yeah, like Hi-Fi Rush. No, like, you want to know my good example of like gaming and like price points and stuff like that? Have you guys heard of this game called Helldivers 2?
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Helldivers 2. It is a $40 game.
Remember when games used to cost $40? I do.
Helldivers is a $40 game, and there is no doubt that it is one of the best releases of this year, and will probably stay one of the best releases of this year.
Absolutely.
And it's going against like titans like Persona 3 and Dragon's Dogma and Final Fantasy 7
Yeah.
and Helldivers 2 at $40 is selling as much, if not more, than those games. Like, you know, it's a literal proof in the pudding that, like, you don't need massively expensive things to like, and games to make a lot of money or to be very successful. Because like, I'll be honest, Helldivers 2 at $60 or $70, really not worth it. Like, it's
No,
a
definitely
pretty
not.
simple game. It's very fun, but like, it's not worth $60, right? Or, like, I don't really think it is.
Yeah.
So like, it
If
being 40,
Helldivers-
it makes it
yeah.
a lot more affordable, which means more people can buy it. Oh.
If Helldivers 2 had like AAA treatment, it would be a absolute, like, it would bomb. Like,
Yeah, it'd be a
it would
mess.
be terrible. Like, it'd be an absolute failure. Like,
Mhm. Uh-huh. For real. And like, it's such a good game. I love Helldivers. It's great.
literally,
it's-
you
it's an
couldn't play
indie
Helldivers
studio.
for the first couple weeks, like,
Yeah.
because of how many people bought it.
It's like a tingle in my soul.
It's an indie studio and they're doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, that's all, you know?
Yeah.
Also,
It's even done really well on console. Like, it seems like a very PC game, but it is doing really well on PS5 as well. Like, that Sony support has like managed to kick Helldivers into the mainstream by just being a good game.
that's all it takes. Like, there's a thing that you learn about in economics classes. This is a big thing they harp on. It's called the golden ratio. Right? Not the art one. The golden ratio is not, in fact, when you dunk on people on Twitter, either.
Ah, damn it! I was gonna make that joke.
But the golden ratio is the idea of demand versus supply, and specifically demand versus price. Right? The lower your price goes, the more people will then be willing to buy something, but you'll make less money unless you can get the right ratio. Because if something's too expensive, then a lot of people might not buy it, and now you lose money. Right? But if you get it lower, you might end up making more money than if you had sold it at a higher cost because more people have bought it. That's the golden ratio. Which is so interesting that so many literal Fortune 500 executives can't even understand that concept. It is such an issue, and you can see it a lot in like video games because it's like they're willing to make these games so expensive because they're like money, 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 but then they price people out of the game and likely end up making even less money than if they would have just lowered the price.
Yeah.
Because they're stupid, right? They're so stupid. That's like one of the first things you learn in business class. Is like, you know, you need to like set the price not too high but not too low, and sometimes that does involve lowering your price to make it more affordable or to make people less or more likely to take a risk on it, right? Anyway, capitalism rots everything it touches.
It literally does.
Um,
Economics is fake and made up by stupid men.
But we also, I did forget. So we have Astarion things to do, but we could go talk to Gale's ex as well.
Oh yeah, of course. We had that part.
Yeah.
We had that thing to do.
Do you want to go do that?
Yeah.
To
I think
Basilisk
so,
Gate.
since we started the thread of Gale stuff.
Stuffed Gale.
Remember, because I did study, like, in my very brief
sure.
stint through higher education, I did actually study economics for a short while, and I dropped the class because I realized that this class was not real. I realized the subject was not fucking real.
I had to take a few business classes in college, and they were okay. But a lot of it, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
like, huh, yeah, this is made up.
Like a lot of it is like just kind of meaningless platitudes. Like it's like the art of war level stuff of like you should think before you act. And it's like and then like the bunch of the fucking shitty like future tech bro people in your class go, yes, very deep. I am very smart now.
Um. Yes. No. Exactly. They'll go. Oh yeah.
Also,
yeah."
I've seen how people who like have business like degrees and stuff do business, and like there's a reason why it's a very popular line with like Gen X businessmen of being like, well, I didn't go to college and I just pulled myself up by my bootstraps and you know and now I'm the managing director of XYZ company. It's because business is really fucking easy. It's because you don't need to be smart or good at your job to be good at business,
Business.
like
business.
at all. You
Yes,
just
there you
don't.
go, Kaggle. It's the BH Cosmetics LA palette. I love their palettes. Their Trouble in Tokyo palette is like my favorite one, but the LA Lost in Los Angeles is a very good palette too. They do a bunch of like city inspired palettes and they're very colorful.
I need to get a new eyeshadow palette. Actually, that's a good point.
Ooh. I also have my
Must I
Sailor
be-
Moon palette too,
That's so cute.
because I'm so girly pop.
You're so girly, Pop.
I am so girly pop.
I'm running out of black eyeshadow on my on my backup palette, which means I really need new eyeshadow.
Oh my god.
All the rest of the colors are fine; they're all there, but the black is running out, which means I need a new one.
That's like me going through like all the pink in my palette or
All
something.
the pink, yeah. No, I, remember
I have
you
done
sent
that
me, like,
before.
you sent me like a picture of your eyeshadow palette once with like the pink completely like worn down,
Yep.
and like every other color was like mostly fine.
Yeah, it's like
And I sent you one back of my eyeshadow palette with the black completely
Yeah.
gone. And it's just like the duality of women.
we are two very different women.
Yeah, and yet we are the same.
Mhm.
We're so different, and yet we are the same.
Hell yeah. Hey, look, I think Ashley and I should do each other's makeup sometime, and that'd be very funny.
I'm so bad at it though.
We'll get better.
Okay.
Okay.
I think for me makeup is like cooking, where if I do it for myself, I kind of just half-ass it because like it's only going on me, you know? But if I have to cook for somebody else, the pressure is fucking on.
It'd be kind of fun though.
I'm like, it has to be perfect. It would be very fun, I
Yeah.
think.
We
I will
it
try
could
to do
be
your
we could
makeup.
do some like a silly stream while you're here where we just do each other's
Yeah.
makeup.
I think that would actually be adorable.
That'd be very funny.
You will find out how fucking clumsy my hands are.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's this thing where I've just kind of had to embrace being like kind of scrungly looking, and that's just because I routinely. Also, I do my makeup really quickly in the morning. That's another thing. Like I do my makeup real fast. So I kind of stick with like kind of simple, like very simple stuff, and then just make the mistakes look deliberate. Which is why I look like a fucking werewolf. Is because my makeup is fucked up. But I have like, you know, shaggy hair that mostly covers my face, and like, you know, I dress in all black and I wear like punky
And you're
clothes, so it
beautiful.
kind of fits. Yeah, and I am also gorgeous in the way of like, you know, being a bit of a car crash.
There. I think you're great.
I think you're great. I think I'm great also.
Look.
To be honest with you, like it really works for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah, no,
for
I mean you look
having
very
kind of
pretty
fu-
when you like when
having-
you do your makeup,
yeah.
you look very nice.
Yeah, and sometimes I do my makeup properly as well. Like, and that is when I do look genuinely quite good. So, But even if I fuck up my makeup, it still works for me because I'm just kind of scrungly.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
I kind of love it. Like you know, I just love it. I look gorgeous.
Yes, you do. When it comes to makeup, I mean, makeup's like, I've talked about makeup a lot. It's one of my passions. Like, I love makeup. Like, it's a big thing for me. Obviously, look at my face.
Yeah.
But like, I love makeup, and it's an art form, and it is a skill, and it's one of those things that you have to work on, because you will never get good at it if you never try.
Yes, for real. For real, for real.
It takes a lot of time and effort.
It does.
And like, I think it's completely worth it because I have a blast with it. But, you know, I mean, hey, if you don't want to put that time and effort into it, that's fine. You don't have to. But also know it won't get better.
I like it very much.
It's like one of those
Yeah,
things
I
where
like
like
makeup a lot.
you what's the meme that's like, no practice, only perfect, only like perfect at skill.
Yeah, I think it's like they've replaced the ball in the dog's mouth
Yeah.
with a pencil.
Yeah, it's like
It's
no,
like, no
practice.
only perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, only perfect draw. It's like, oh, that's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, pretty much. Please perfect draw. No practice, only perfect draw.
Yeah, so it's just like,
Yeah. No take, only throw.
you gotta practice. If you don't, well, then you won't get good at it.
Yeah.
That's just how it
I
be.
do like makeup. I do
But-
like makeup. I just I need to engage with it more as an art form on my own face. Like I need to do makeup for myself more. I think that's one of my big habits.
Hell yeah.
I do makeup to, you know, get ready for the day a lot. And that's not really, you know. You know.
Yeah.
That's like commuting, you know. That's my commute makeup.
For sure, for sure. Question though, why did they do a
Boobs.
statue of Mister with just titties?
Boobs.
Boobs in my mouth.
Hello, boob in my mouth. Well, boob in my mouth. Before I seal boob in my mouth. Anyway,
No, wait. Look, I know you got to the Farcel bath scene, but wait till you get the Farcel milking scene. It's a whole nother thing that's later in the manga.
Nah, hold on a minute here. Hold on a second. I gotta take a trip to Barnes and Noble.
Anyway, Farcel canon. T for T milking? No, this is like a thing that I will say, like, sincerely, I don't think Marcel is trans, right? Like, I don't think Marcel is trans. There's some arguments to make. There's some things that I could say. There's like blah blah blah. Like there's some interesting stuff, but I don't want to spoil anything. I was like, I don't think she's trans. Some people do. I don't think she's trans. I think a lot of people do agree with me. However, Phelan's trans. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
And I think a lot of people agree with me.
Let's fucking go.
There's actually, like, I can't spoil anything, but there's actually some pretty significant evidence that I would submit to the court later. But love her, and I do think she's trans. And I just think Marcella's her neurotic cis lesbian GF. Look at. Oh. Cries. You do me so well. Thank you, Grace. But yeah, so like, if people are like, oh, Marcella's trans, I'm just like, I don't really see it personally, but like, hey, you do you. But Phelan's trans, like, absolutely. like no exception.
Nice. I love Phelan.
Love
Fallon is, like,
sleepy GF.
She has so quickly grown on me, like in just one episode. Like, well, it's not her first episode, literally, but
yeah,
it's her first
Nasty
episode
gamer.
seeing her
Oh
as
boy,
she
time
is
for
now.
more Baldy Gate.
And she's just fucking great. Like,
Yeah,
she's already like, I'm like, this is my favorite. Like,
yeah, she's
I love her.
fantastic. And also, fun fact, I don't know like I don't know if you'll learn this even in the anime because I think this was like a side note in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why she always has her eyes closed?
I do not.
It's not because she's sleepy.
It's
'cause she's
always
nearsighted.
looking at boobs.
She can't see,
Oh.
so she's always squinting.
Oh.
hmm
Oh.
That's why she always looks like so sleepy. It's because she's always squinting because she can't see very well. And I think there was like a little sidebar thing where like Marcel was like, "You should get glasses," and Phelan's like, I tried wearing them once, but I don't really like them." And she's like, "What do you mean you don't like them?" And she's like, "They gets dirty." Like, so clean then?
That's really funny.
Yeah. So like, yeah. And like I said, I don't think it's actually addressed
just
in the
got
manga.
dirty.
It's just like on the side, like one of those like little sidebars. They're not good friends. They are gay. they are explicitly gay. Oh, hi, Hawk. What's up? How are you? And Sal, thank you so much for the 42 months. Did you hear that 40 plus 2 equals 42? Just haven't subscribed for this. Poggers! You're so poggers. Anyway, we should probably play the game.
Yeah, let's play the game. This is what happens when we don't talk. Like we're like both really busy, so we don't get to like talk one-on-one for a while. Is we just rattle off.
Mystra, goddess of the weave,
Seriously?
mother of all
We rattle off
magic.
for ages.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
The mommy of all
Gale's
magic.
right. The very air
The
around
mother
the
of all
statue
monsters, I mean
crackles
magic.
with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave.
Someone's standing in
I
the
only
way.
have to reach out,
Is that Shadowheart?
and it will
think it
carry me
is.
to Mystra,
Shadowheart, move.
wherever she may be.
Shadowheart, you're in the
Time
shot.
was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with
Boom
Mystra
mic in the
again.
shot. Boom mic in the shot.
The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
Get... Can you
Maybe
like
me.
back out and get Shadowheart maybe out of here?
Yeah, hold on. Let me move. Sorry, my wife.
There we
doesn't
go, thank
understand
you.
the personal space. It was her.
Okay, you can hop back in now.
Yeah, I'm in.
Perfect.
My wife does not understand the personal space. Terribly sorry.
I could be like, how do you have more than a few limbs to be summoned to Mistra's presence to look on the mother of magic herself? But the thing is, choose not a fucking simp. Let's be honest, choose more of a witch than anything.
Definitely. I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. Left one too. Maybe a knee. Maybe a rib. Maybe my spinal cord. Perhaps my knuckle.
Stop. I'm gonna say don't.
Maybe the small bones in my ear that let me hear.
Stop.
Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave.
Not my
Best,
tibia,
I was
though.
a
I need
close
that.
second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Oh.
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Hmm.
I do like that. You shouldn't go to her, Gale. Don't give her the satisfaction.
Yeah.
Chu doesn't sim for Karlak. Chu does sim for Karlak. Not a god, though. I also love the music kicking up too.
Yeah. The little down by the river sort of deal. Little motif.
I might ask you're not taking me with you, because I'm not sure that's going to advance
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
just
I think
curious.
they'll probably
The
bring us
summoning
back
channel
here,
Mistra
yeah.
has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are.
Aw, he called you talented.
Oh, I need to do that little like wink. That's cute.
Yeah.
I do want to say 4, but I'm probably going to say 3. Just because I just want to be like, dude, don't. Like, you don't need her.
You'd make a fine 3-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of 3-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Or scale.
Oh.
His little puppy dog face.
Hmm. Oh, God.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and house. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on. As you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Gale. Uh-oh. So the scene bugged for me.
Oh.
The scene bugged for me where instead of Gale exploding and being sent back here, he he said you've given me much to think on, as you always did. And then she said, you know, the thing about following the needle of your own wisdom. And then he goes, you've given me much to think on, as you always did. And then she said the thing about the needle.
Oh my god.
And then all of a sudden I was here.
Nice.
And I was just like, but like it took a really long time to then cut off of Mistra's face. So I was like, am I just stuck here now?
Just lingers on her face like looking like some fucking Karen at the supermarket.
Oh, for real though. That's something weird, right?
Mhm.
Why does Mistra look more real than other characters in the game?
I don't know, and I don't like it.
Like, she looks more like a real person. Like, I'm looking at her and I'm like, you look like a celebrity. Like, you look like someone I've seen in, like, a movie with real people in it before. Why do you look like that, but, like, Shadowheart looks like she belongs in the video game? Like, what's
Right?
going on here?
I know, it's strange. Gods, you know.
It's like uncanny, yeah. It's uncanny, and honestly, it kind of works, just, you know, given that she is a god.
Mhm. No, I agree. Her near constant sneer. Yeah. No, she's just like, there's just something.
Oh god, she's so condescending.
Oh, she
Fucking
so
hell, she's
is.
so condescending.
Just like, she's
Jesus
so
Christ.
mean. And then she's like, return the crown to me. And it's like, bitch, no.
Like, it's literally. The look on fucking Gale's face and the way he kind of like grimaces as he turns around and sees her again. It has like going home to see a family member that like hasn't seen you for a while and you're very different now. You know, like you took estrogen, for example. And you
For
know that they
example.
don't like it, you know? Like, yeah, it felt like POV, you go home to see your like homophobic family member.
You're not wrong, honestly.
Just had the vibes, you know?
I did kind of have the vibes. Hey, Gale, what's up?
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place, and, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Could you be so mean to Gale?
But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Perhaps. I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again.
One or two. Both are good.
I'm thinking too.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so... thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Not yet, Gale. There are still character arcs to complete.
Well, that's sweet. I
Yeah.
like Gale. I don't
like
understand
him.
people who don't like him. I just don't. I just don't get it. Like, he's so nice.
It's, yeah. We really are just in kind of the like, oh no, you still crave this person's approval, huh? For like any talk of defying her or anything like that before, it's just like the second he sees her again, it's like he's back, you know? He's just right back where we started.
Well, it's just like, I don't know. I've heard some people criticize Gale for being like greedy or mad with power, or blah blah blah. But considering how easy we walked him down from that,
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry guys, is it because he has an ounce of nuance to him? Is that the problem? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've
Yeah.
heard some people just be like, "Whoa, well, he gets so crazy in the third act." I'm like, oh, no.
Not really.
Like, he does have that moment. He's like, "I could become a god," and it's like, Gale, don't do this. And he's all like,
Yeah.
right? He kind of like pouts about it a bit, but like he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not like he insists
It's
on it.
fully, yeah, it's fully consistent with his character too. Like this is a thing we know about Gale from very early on, is that he is very ambitious to a fault. Like,
Boy is
you know,
driven
and
by
that
his
he,
hubris.
like, yeah, like the whole point is that he is you know, what's the term? God, my brain lost for words. You know, he's causing again to happen the mistakes of like previous, you know, tragic, like, you know, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. Like previously, ambitious, power-hungry wizards before him had their, you know, made mistakes, and he is repeating those mistakes.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's yeah.
it's not
like,
that big of a
is
deal
it-
that
is it
Gale
a-
has, I don't know, a
Yeah.
character arc.
Yeah, like it's so obvious. It's like, yes, the point of the story that they're trying to tell here is of a man who, you know, is on the precipice and will, like, through everything he's learned on this journey, will make the right decision, even if he is confused now. Like,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah, I just don't like.
where did you teleport to?
I went back to camp
Where'd you
because if
go?
we're gonna go get Astarion, we should
camp.
well go get
Oh
Astarion.
yeah, true. We should probably have Astarion with us.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but
it's like-
so I'll be here in the mean.
I do want to see if the other characters say anything though.
Mm.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
Yes, Astarion, you're evil. Yeah, that's another thing. Bitches be like, "Oh, Gale's making a mistake." Ooh. But then like Astarion gets a free pass on everything ever.
Yeah, literally.
Right.
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine. Fuck yes.
I do not trust Mistra to do right with the crown.
Yeah,
Lae'zel, you look at
I
the
think I
armor.
trust Gale even
like
less.
the idea of
He must
Gale
give it to her
being,
when the time
like
comes,
a bad
or
character
his
because
lust
of
for power
like
might well
him
consume
getting
him.
close to Mistra and falling back into old habits temporarily is a very unserious. It's very unserious of people.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's also just very, like... I don't know, I think people are just silly.
Yeah.
Not willing to
people are
give
really
him
silly.
any kind of credence, you know?
This crown seems
Yeah,
too
no,
powerful
for
and
real.
dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mistra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
I agree with you there, Will. We should blow it up.
Mistra has forsaken Gale
Perhaps we should give it to
entirely.
neither of them.
Yeah.
A crushing blow.
Perhaps
But
we should give it
he
to
is strong
Halsin.
enough to persevere, I think.
He'll use it to make squirrels.
Yeah.
He'll be like,
gonna
wow, I
use the
can make
crown
an
of
army
Karsus
of
to-
squirrels.
Far
Yeah,
from
he's
me
gonna
to
be like,
judge Gale for playing coy
I
with
could use this
Mistra,
to bring back some endangered
but I will not be
species.
cleaning up whatever mess she makes of him for it.
Still gotta find Minsk, too.
We do, yeah.
Minsky boy.
Minsky boy.
So, for the Astarion stuff, did you want to take him?
Yeah, can do.
You don't have to, but like I figured. I mean, you were kind of like attached to him, so I don't know if you wanted to or not.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, yeah, you will go bleh. Yes. I've had Astarion scenes with me in it before, so. Oh shit, wait.
Halsin uses the crown to become like John
Forgot
Hammond
that
from
Shadowheart
Jurassic
has
Park,
things to say,
but gay
I
bear.
think you can probably get her
But
thing
he
as
is
well.
strong enough to persevere, I think.
But yeah.
Halsin is the gay bear version of John Hammond, I agree.
But yeah, did you get it? The
Yeah.
The shart? Yeah, good. Alright, can't.
Sharp believes in him.
Yeah.
Also got,
I do like that, because of course she would. She's done the same thing.
Yep. Also, we
Stare,
should
stare.
probably give Astarion better equipment.
Yes, I was just thinking that. I need you in my party. Will you travel with us? Ugh, I don't like the way he said that. Anyway, rogue time.
Rogue time.
We are rogues. We are both rogues. Okay.
He had the dark fire.
He
Bow, that's
gets.
a good bow.
He's got level 11 and level 12.
All right, we got 2 rogues now.
Let's see. Yeah. Sure. What are we gonna give this boy? He's already got a 20 in Dex. He doesn't really benefit from other skills.
Could always give him more Constitution, right? Or could always give him a feat.
Give him more Constitution. Yeah, I'm looking at the feats right now. Dual wielder. Nah. I think I'll just give him a very simple one. I'm gonna give him a sharpshooter, I think.
Okay.
Which I think I also gave Lily, because it just, just seems useful.
It's good damage.
Yeah, it's good damage, and it's good because it removes the penalties for being bad at positioning.
Fair.
Okay. Okay, he's got an AC 17, he's got the spider silk armor. He does not have a helmet or a fucking cape or anything.
No.
Oh, I can give him my old cowl, actually. That will give him champion crits.
I can give him Gale's cape too.
When obscured. True.
There we go.
Gale. Or I could give him a silly hat.
Silly hat.
It's always tempting. Why do I have strange underwear in my in my inventory?
I don't know. Why do you?
Who's been planting underwear in my inventory? Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
If we give him... Oh god, why is he all spooky? If we give him another knife to wield, then he can get an AC bonus
I'm gonna give
too.
him... yes, I'm gonna give him... specifically a knife?
Well, he needs... If he dual wields. Because if he has that knife in his offhand, right?
Yes, I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna give him Crimson Mischief, or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, good idea.
We have a couple things. We've also got the Sword of Life Stealing as well, which I can give him. Give him a couple of those good weapons, those good roguey weapons that I've had. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of weapons in this backpack. Oh goodness. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting for a rogue. That's okay, though. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, why do you only have one weapon? How bizarre. Anyway. Yeah, he's got Crimson Mischief, and he's got Sword of Life Stealing, which means that he's doing a lot of necrotic damage, actually.
You can equip his cape, too.
Ah, yeah, the cape. Cape. Thank you for the cape. Aw, look at him. He's such a little hero. He's wearing the same... He's wearing, like, similar drip to how Lily was dressed.
He kind of is, yeah.
This adventure. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty okay with that. He's got some good weapons on him now.
Dope. All right, Astarion, time to see what the girlies are so obsessed with.
Indeed. Leave camp. But yeah, I've really enjoyed Gale's quest, especially as it's kind of ramped up here.
Yeah, I have too. I think it's good.
Yeah. I think it's really good how, like, you know, because he's not had much of a chance to not a lot of Gale stuff has happened. There's been like the occasional elements to visit, and then obviously the finding out about the bomb in his chest and everything. But now that he's here, he's back in Baldur's Gate, and he has more opportunity to kind of because his objective was just get me to Baldur's Gate so I can do stuff. And now he's here, all of his flaws are a lot more obvious. And I like the fact that the game is kind of showing him falling back into his flaws before his, obvious third act, final act, heroic turnaround.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's good. It feels like they're clearly setting him up to overcome those. But to step forward, you must first step back.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a very good character arc. And
Yeah.
I think if people
real nice.
just missed it, or perhaps they didn't make the right decisions, that's not Gale's fault.
Yeah, not really.
Right? Like, a lot of the companions are dependent on kind of how you treat them and how they behave. And, I tell you what, if your decisions and your behavior don't help him overcome this, as really easily as I think ours have, because I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it was really hard. I'm gonna be honest.
No. Yeah. He just kind of honest to God, Gale is just kind of saved by the knowledge that someone else out there will care about him. like he doesn't need he doesn't need Mystra. He doesn't, because the only real reason he wants Mystra is because he thinks that Mistra's the only person that will ever like truly understand and accept him.
Yeah.
Or
And then if you
rather,
just
that's
do
how he
the
felt
same
when he was in a
thing-
relationship with her.
Yeah, and if you just
Yeah.
do the same thing,
Yeah.
I mean, like, suddenly problem solved?
Yeah, just like believe in the fucking guy. Come on now. Like, if you neglect him, you know, he's this wizard who has only ever felt truly valued by one person, which is obviously, you know, a fucking god. There is some icky shit going on there. But you know, he's only ever felt valued by one person so badly that he would do anything to get that person's approval back again. If you just fucking neglect him the whole time, like, he has nothing else, he has nothing to show him that there's another way.
Yeah.
Like, if you just neglect Gale the entire time, what else is he supposed to do? The dude is desperate.
No, for real. Like,
Yeah, the dude is like so alone. Like, and he's been alone for so long, and if you make him feel more alone, of course he's going to just dive himself back into like getting back what he perceives having lost.
No,
'Cause
I
it's
mean-
just it just confirms for him that yes, Mystra is the only person that cares about him.
no, for real. Like, I don't get the Gale haters. I just
Yeah,
don't.
just don't get it.
I know it's because Gale commits the other cardinal sin of players in Act 1, where he demands loot.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, of course. I forgot. Gale slightly inconveniences you as a person.
Yeah.
So that means damn him. Damn everything he does. Damn anything that he does.
Literally.
Fuck that guy. And
yeah,
because I
those-
guess we're all
those
just a bunch of
monks-
selfish pricks, is how that
Yeah.
translates.
Those
That's kinda cool.
monk-specific gloves, those monk-specific gloves that you picked up. It's a,
Oh, man.
you know, you're really gonna miss those in your party with no monks because, of course, you didn't play a monk.
Same with that magic spear that does occasionally can cast like a blade ward or something. Oh man, so good.
Literally.
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry
Cazador.
is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
Oh.
Wait, where the fuck
The
did you
guard's
go?
words are clear,
Oh,
but
there we go.
spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be
Baldur, you
one of
kinda
the charmed
disappeared on me for a
thralls
second there.
Astarion mentioned.
So Castner lives on the fucking wall itself?
That's wild.
Huh. And even to get up there, you have to go through the fucking wall. Okay. Jeez.
Hmm.
And just to be clear, I'm on your side, but that's definitely what a lot of people think. Oh, no, I know. Gamers are fucking selfish, greedy bastards. Sometimes. And again, are completely willing to forgive characters like Astarion for all of the bad things that happen. But as soon as Gale makes a mistake, because he's, I don't know, soft? Like, right?
Yeah.
They put an entrance to this quest here because the upper city zone was cut. Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense.
Oh, yeah. No, that does, yeah. True. True.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get this to work. Wow. We might have a fight on our hands.
Oh boy.
Yeah, all right.
The master needs no inspections. The master
Oh, boy.
sees all.
Oh boy.
This place is forbidden. Leave.
I don't know. Just go. I'm here to kill Cazador.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, we're gonna fight anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Blasphemy against the
I
master.
think we're gonna have to kill these guys,
Blasphemy.
Tammy.
Damn.
Alrighty. Well, Astarion and I. Oh, Astarion's down here.
So is
That's
Karlach.
fun. Why are they down there? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to move my way myself, my little butt out of the way.
Why is the rat an enemy?
Why are the giant rats? Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we sneak at night, we're the rat. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Come on, I don't want to use my supreme sneak right now. Don't make me do it. Okay, fine, just hit me then. Lamau. Oh, shit. Okay, well, whatever. Just stab you. Just stab you once. Stab you twice. It's fine.
How was the target blocked game?
Double, triple checking that Astarion's rogue actions are on the right thing.
Can
No,
you
it's on trigger
get
automatically for
get
some reason.
Astarion and
Fuck's
Karlak to come up here? Or I guess I can get Karlak to come up here first.
Yeah, I can't get Karlak too, but oh, for God's sake. Oh, the camera's killing me. There we go.
Can you get him to move from there? Because I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire on those guys.
Okay. Yes. Whoa.
I've got it.
Oh. No, Karlak.
Bye, Karlak. Bye, Karlak.
Hey, no, Karlak, just gotta end your turn.
My work here is done, soldier.
Woo. Time to press ahead.
Anyways, Lamau. Why?
I really thought he just Misty stepped into the fucking thing.
Oh no, Astarion's
Well.
confused.
Astarion's confused. Oh. Oh, hey, never mind. He's not confused.
Hey, well, you want me to end my burning wall?
Hmm?
There you go.
Oh, I was gonna just shoot him, but
oh,
you know, I mean, I can do this too. That's fine. Let me just and I can.
Astarion Naruto run over there.
Yeah. I don't know. I was gonna sing a Naruto OP, but I've never seen Naruto. in my
We
life,
are
so-
fighting dream of.
Oh yeah, that's one. Yeah. Is the like you are my friend? Is that a Naruto?
I'm not sure.
You are my friend. Da, 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 da,
Electrocutes the rat to death.
Stabs the rat to death. Between the eyes.
And I feel bad for killing those guys, but oh well.
Yeah, for some reason my first
What's on your
instinct was to go
mind?
raise your flag, which is the Iron-Blooded Orphans, the OP, which is not Naruto. That's very different.
I'm trying to think of some other funny ones. Something.
Raise your flag.
Yo, that guy's made out of rubber. How did that happen? Four kids, One Piece rap.
Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Zolo.
Smells like rat piss. Chamberlain Dufresne. Okay.
Oh no.
Probably because the rats are just peeing everywhere. That's the problem.
Love that any Naruto song could be a Sonic song. Conversely, then any Sonic song could be a Naruto song.
I am the all of me. I am. That song kind of bumps, by the way. Oh, a cheese wheel? Fuck yeah.
It really does, to be honest. V and I watched the Shadow the Hedgehog dub finally after years of me not seeing it. And like, it really does kind of go.
Yeah. That's good.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, it just kind of bumps, you know? The One Piece rap appears in my head every month, and I can't help but to sing it. Yo, we took a bite of gum gum. One of my friends is a really, like, diehard One Piece fan. We're very sorry for him. He has One Piece brain rot. But one of my friends always makes fun of him by just singing the One Piece rap at him. just to fuck with him.
It's okay. We all have questionable hyperfixations that somehow stuck with us for decades.
No, except for me, I'm good. I'm the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm great.
You have absolutely nothing that is questionable in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, true. Trying to think what I have that's questionable.
You see, I'm genuinely trying to think, and I can't think of anything.
I'm just based. Not a hint of corruption on me. Teehee.
Well, I don't know about that.
Real. Joshua's at Xenos.
I wouldn't go that far.
Xenos is like a character from like a game. Like Xenos isn't like a thing. Like, you know what I mean?
But that's also not something like kind of ridiculous that you like from your childhood. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's like that like doesn't count on the basis of like it's not what we're talking about, you know?
Yeah.
Also, like
everyone needs to have like a Sonic or like a Homestuck or like a like a One Piece, something that they've just that like they latched onto at like 11 years old.
Yeah.
And like even though they have grown as a person in every single aspect, it still just like has like a weird grip on their brainstem.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
Like for me, this would be Metal Gear Solid. Like.
Mm-hmm. I can't even think of anything.
I think one of the only ones would have been Sailor Moon, but like there's nothing like about Sailor Moon that you can really make fun of.
I know exactly. Sailor Moon's so
like,
base though.
Yeah, it's like Sailor Moon is like just good.
I don't feel like One Piece
Sonic
is
also kind of is just good, but like
I don't even feel like One Piece is bad. I wouldn't call One Piece bad, but it's certainly not good. One Piece is like painfully mediocre. In my opinion, it's painfully average. And that's because the sheer size of One Piece means it can't actually be that good, but it also can't actually be that bad. Right? Like, there's good parts in it, and then there's very bad parts, too. But there's so much, it's all, like, averaged out. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be $150 with everybody. You can't have a series that runs as long as One Piece and have it be good. Just because of how fucking huge it is. Like, all good stories end, right? There's a reason why Full Metal Alchemist has 60 episodes.
Yeah.
Or Fearin will be probably a similar amount, honestly. Which, Season 2 Fearin confirmed, by the way. So that's kind of
yeah, I saw.
It's like that kind of stuff where it's like you can't. All good things end. But that doesn't mean One Piece is bad. But that means it's like it runs on so long, the bad stuff kind of just gets blended into the rest of it. So like, you know, it's weird. Like it's a very weird thing because there's very little you could compare it to because there's very few things that are like
Yeah,
even like
long.
even like Dragon Ball Z is also painfully mediocre because it's very big and long, but like it does end. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then like Dragon Ball Super then like carries it on and it's got the same kind of problem, but it's like different. But again, it's like at 400 episodes, Dragon Ball Z was painfully mediocre. right? So One Piece at 1,000, yeah, right? But like, nothing has reached One Piece's level of just gargantuanness.
At a certain point, like, the thing with my issues with One Piece is that like I just don't like the art style. Like it's just as simple as that. Like the show's art style does not appeal to me. It appeals to many people, and that is totally fine. And like I like things that are just kind of mid. I like things that are mid, and I call them peak. You know? But like it's yeah, I feel like there is no way, like it's impossible for me to take die-hard One Piece fans 100% seriously when they talk about how good their thing is, because there's literally no way that 1,000 episodes of anime is all good, and it's literally the same thing that you're saying.
Like it has to just be averaged out, you know?
Yeah, it's like I compare it, like yeah, I completely concur. Like with what you were saying, like at some point, looking at the series as a whole, it's gonna just be like a 7 out of 10. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like it can't be good, but it also can't be bad because there's so much of it.
Yeah, it's like there is a certain point where the story must have lost sight of itself.
Yeah.
There's no way you can tell a story that long about like a very simple concept.
Yeah, like all good things end, right? Lord of the Rings has an end. Full Metal Alchemist has an end. Like everything good ends. It has to. It literally has to. That's how it works.
The Pokemon anime is an interesting comparison point, because the Pokemon anime is not just one show. It's like a bunch of different like iterations of on the same, like obviously same character, same world, same concept, but it is a show that refreshes itself every season.
Yeah.
And it makes a point of doing so, which is obviously because it's designed to appeal to current generation of kids. Like whoever is 10 years old, or is like 8 to 10 years old right now, that's who the Pokemon anime is for.
Yeah, and you also have no one saying like the Pokemon anime.
It's like Power Rangers.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Like for me, like
but
yeah,
like
it's like Power Rangers.
Nobody's saying the one like the Pokemon anime is like amazing, right? Everyone's just like, yeah, it's charming.
Yeah.
Right. It's fine. Also, we should play the video game that we're playing.
We should play the video game. We should play the video game.
God.
Yeah, it's like I have my series of Power Rangers, much the same way that I have the series of Pokemon that I watched, and that's gonna be what that anime is to me. But yeah, let's play.
Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silently. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes it quiet. If you're not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence.
This is just working a corporate job.
I was gonna say this is just working a job.
Yeah.
You can counter the master. Stand still and cast down your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Chamberlain Dufay.
We're gonna like go into I almost said Salazar. That's a completely different character in a completely different anything. We're gonna walk into Cazador's funny little place, and there's just gonna be like a vampire spawn on like an Excel spreadsheet.
Oh no.
That's like very clearly just junk. Like it's a junk sheet that is there like I need to look like I'm doing work. Like Excel spreadsheet that they're doing. They're planning a D&D campaign in it. That's what they're doing.
Oh hell yeah. No, absolutely.
They're using it to plan a D&D campaign and make it look like they're working. That's what this vampire spawn is doing.
We love to see it. There's a little pouch.
That's suspiciously well.
A pouch. What did the pouch have inside it?
Nothing.
Wow.
Wow!
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 That's crazy.
Into the Tsar Palace.
There's a beehive. I'm gonna touch it.
No, the bees.
Ah, the bees! No!
Just kidding. There weren't any bees.
Oh,
But there was honeycomb.
I bet there was. Why is it so spooky?
Oh god. Fucking like we walk into this really sinister place. Lily is just eating a fresh honeycomb.
It's like just crunching on it.
Yeah, and
She
just
gets
like-
it. It's
just
like, wow, this place is kind of crunch. It just looks back and there's honey
And
all
then she
over
just,
her
like,
face.
Yeah, she's just like chewing and like looking around with like wide eyes, but she's still chewing.
It's like, we should probably be kind of careful.
Yeah. Just realizes that everyone's looking at her, goes quiet for a second, and then you just hear a gulp. It's like, Lily, put that away. Sorry.
Not the time for this. Yo, the skull girl with her titties out.
Oh, titties. Isn't that what like death looks like in Deadpool?
Kinda.
I think.
So all these
I don't actually
sinister
know if it's
paintings.
Oh, I do. I honestly, I fucking love these paintings. I'm not gonna. It's
They're
kinda
so
how-
cool.
I don't know.
Portrait of an elven
I like
poet.
the. No, I don't like that one. That one's lame. I do like that. That must be referenced from a real historical like portrait because it looks just like someone. I swear I've seen this painting in real life before.
Probably.
They've just added like elf ears to it.
Probably. Anyway, do you want to go first to trigger things?
Yes. Yes. Hello, everyone. I bought your favorite boy.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge.
No taint.
Well, that's gonna be a bit difficult. Okay. Sorry, I'm just holding Alt and looking for things.
What the
Oh wait, there's
hell?
a list. It says.
Yeah, there are 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except later they're different again. There's 17 candelabras. Sometimes I like them, but the candles don't burn down. There's 17 chairs, which is almost always too many. Father says if I go into the ballroom, I will be bitten 17 times by 17 rats.
Oh, that's not nice.
Gonna take that because I don't know that.
Do you think that means that? Do you think it means that there's? Does the 17 rats each bite her once, or do they each bite her 17 times?
I don't know.
Like, is it 17 squared? Because that's a lot of rat bites.
True.
Oh. Sorry. I was undoing your hard work.
What if I just take this painting of the death titties?
Could be fun.
I want death titties? Ah, damn.
Was that Ketheric Thorn?
Wait, what?
The statue.
Kinda looks like him.
It kind of looks like Ketheric.
Anyway, there's a big glowy wall. Do you want to take a pic of
Yeah.
Sinister Door with all these rats? Why are there rats everywhere?
Sinister door. Lockpicking impossible. I'm going to talk to the door anyway. The door's talking to me.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Ah, yes, I can try to think my way around.
The
this
door is
problem.
covered in intricate text.
Oh, that's a
but you can't see anywhere
25
a key might
DC.
fit. Only a
Damn, maybe
small
Chu should
round
take the
hollow
crest.
engraved with a
Maybe you
family
should do this
crest.
instead, actually.
The writing means nothing to you. You can't even
Lily
recognize the
scrunches up
script.
her face.
There's writing like this all over the palace. Some old, probably dead language
God,
of
Astarion,
Khazad.
why do you look so
It was strictly
bloody?
forbidden from
Yeah, why is he
learners.
so bloody? We only did one fight. Are you good?
Do you want to sponge clean him?
I'm gonna leave that to you. Oh yeah, I can do that now, can I?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a
The door
sponge.
is covered in
I do.
intricate
Garlic has a
text,
couple too.
but you can't
Can
see
I have a
anywhere a
sponge,
key might
please?
fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
But thankfully, I'm smart as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Plus 13. Ooh. Fuck yeah!
It's written in archaic Kozakuran, a rare version of an already obscure language. You can make out enough to recognize an incantation, but the specifics elude you. You can tell you're missing something, though. You spot a reference to the family signet. You can tell you're missing something, though. You spot a reference to the family signet.
Oh, Baldur's Gate. Oh, you sweet baby Baldur's Gate. It just bugged.
Oh.
Yeah. Ah, well, I guess the good Baldur's Gate giveth and taketh away.
The indentation is small and features an engraving of the family crest. Beyond that, it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door.
Amelia Tyler, you will always be famous.
True.
I just love that. I love that.
Perfectly
Other than that,
normal.
it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door. I need you to give me a sponge because I can't take it from yours or Karlak's inventory.
Sponge tray to Astarion.
Give me sponge. Sponge tray. How do I do this? Do I consume it?
Oh,
I'm gonna eat it.
What to do?
Karlak just stole a painting.
Oh. Ah, he's clean now.
Oh. Poet and Vale's review, condemnation. Portrait of a noble for his death, ruffled Astarion lamentation. Oh.
Everything must be clean.
How much farther can I go?
Let's go through this spooky drape, I guess.
Spooky drapes.
Oh, Chamberlain's suite? Talking to the Chamberlain's probably a good idea.
Probably, yes. Sorry, I was just quickly scrolling my camera ahead. Hello. Are you the Chamberlain? That's a cool painting. Chamberlain private, Chamberlain's office. Maybe he's in his office. Why does every room in this house look like a hallway? Is this just how rich people live?
Maybe.
I'm gonna look in his desk, just to be funny. The ballroom door. Chamberlain Defay. The Kozakuran door dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing, and my signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be my problem to solve. Godi. The servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the master celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber on the vampire spawn level, and quickly find that book.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And then we have a ledger listing and tracking inventory of goods in regular use at the Tsar Palace, with categories for food and drink for servants, and guests, quote-unquote, cleaning supplies including alchemical bloodstain remover from bone cloaks, opaque heavy curtains, candles of different sizes in yellow tallow and red and black wax, leather straps with buckles, bombs and oils, and regular deliveries of Baldur's mouth broadsheets.
Nice. Also, mysterious elixir. We should take that.
Oh yes, we should. Never leave a elixir untaken. It's what they teach you 101 at Rogue School. There's an elegant robe here too.
Wow.
I'm gonna take it. I want to wear it. I want to see
Oh,
what
hey.
it looks like.
Just walk through a
Never
wall.
mind, it's what Shadowheart's wearing. I'm gonna wear it. Oh, that's pretty good. Whoop. Oh no.
That's a
really-
werewolf.
Oh.
Chamberlain's private room key.
Room key.
My darling Dufay to Spiral promises that when we went to the afterlife, we'd go together. You went without me. Did you? I found your body in an empty bottle. I know you took a potion, but was it a poison or something else? There are 2 more identical bottles. I'm going to drink one of them, and then I'll join you, one way or another. I love you eternally. Lorani.
Oh.
Lorena.
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
That's horrible.
That is horrible.
Just alchemical ingredients in this one. Also, this looks like a way into his private chambers anyway.
I think it is.
Which actually, I'm gonna just real quick do one of these.
I think you can jump through it.
Ah, there's something. Yeah, there's something in the way. Hello, I'm Gale from Waterdeep. No, okay. Oh, yeah, the Chamberlain is also in here.
Oh, did they kill themselves?
Yeah, looks like it.
What's that?
Oh, there's a diary that I spotted with my
I'll give it a shot.
eyes. Did the body have anything on it?
No, nothing.
No, okay. Diary of Antoine de Fay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of the diary reads, I know enough about what the Master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Astarion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bonecloak sold me is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a lookalike potion of acid poison.
Oh.
My one regret is dear Luriana, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more, and the mastery at the palace will fall to me. Ah.
So is he not actually dead then?
He seems pretty dead.
Also, his werewolf friend?
Yeah. Werewolf lover. Werewolf bestie.
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can talk to her. I'm not sure I can.
Yes.
I think it's her at least.
Seems
corpse too damaged. No.
No. Can you do the same with...
Darling?
I tried him. Couldn't.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Same thing. Corpse too damaged. I assume. Well, shit. I'm really hoping this wasn't a whole entire Romeo and Juliet situation where they woke up and then realized what happened and then killed himself again, but I guess if the ascension ritual hasn't happened yet, then probably not.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, dear.
Next bit from the quarter. Soon, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. This is the Karma Sutra.
Yes, this is. We've seen this book before, actually.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, no, we've seen, because
So
I
there-
remember the, after such strenuous positions, gentler ones such as threading the weave or a transitive plane are encouraged.
All right, perfect. So they
immediately
were
went to
having
the-
wild and tantric vampire werewolf sex.
Yeah.
Love that for them.
Good for them. Good for them. Coughs. Yeah, no, I think we found one of those books earlier. I don't remember where, but it was probably in the brothel.
Probably.
Oh, there's a bust here.
Bust?
The inscription on this bust reads Mordok Solanmir. One of Cazador's ancestors, perhaps?
Let me see here. Karat. Also, yeah, have we seen any other werewolves in this game?
I think it's
so
the
far?
first fucking werewolf we've
I think it's
ever
the first
seen.
one, yeah.
That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Let's keep my distance.
Oh.
Why is it saturated with necrotic magic? The
Hello,
sinister seal.
Hello, Siren.
One of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall.
Ah. Jerry Wall.
Behind it is the kennel. A fetid little cell.
And
he
behind it
throws
is the
into
kennel,
when
a fetid little cell he'd throw us into when displeased. So that's why it's a torture room.
Ah. Well, let's go explore the kennel, shall we?
Yeah.
I smell a trap.
I'm sure Astarion will love this. Hey, wait a second.
Hey, Goody.
Hey, Goaty. Oh, Goaty was the one in the note.
Sure was.
You're supposed to have looked for a book.
Bludgeoning vulnerability. Okay, hey, Karlach, you got a hammer on you, don't you?
It does say he's ambushing, but he's not. He doesn't seem to have perceived you.
I love it.
He's like looking directly at you, but he has not yet realized.
This calls for careful footwork.
I wonder if I can talk to him.
Yeah, go try it.
I'll give it a try and talk to him.
I know you're there, Golly. Stop skulking and show yourself.
I know you're there.
Always were sharp, little one. Sharp and...
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
I know you're there, Goaty.
Mad at Goaty, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Goaty.
Goaty.
Oh dear.
Goaty.
I'm so bad at intimidation.
Oh, no,
I'm
that's
really
fair.
good at deception, though. I have expertise in deception.
Sure.
Goaty.
Goaty. But you're too late to see the master. The doors are sealed. He will
Me when I'm
not
late to
be
the Doctor Who
disturbed.
marathon.
Doors can be unseen.
Not the master.
Do you have the
You're too late to see the master.
But the master ordered the doors closed until he was finished.
Finished.
Goaty will not open them for anyone, much
Goaty.
less for you.
Yo. Goaty.
Cazador gave me orders too. Astarion needs to be returned, no matter what. And that's that. Anyway, I hope I roll more than a 13.
Goaty.
Oh shit, I rolled a 10.
The master will not be disobeyed. You will not open that door.
Goaty.
Oh, uh-oh. Goaty. Oh no, not the level 12 Skelebones.
Oh no.
Karlach?
Great Weapon Master all in.
He just exploded.
She was like, fuck! Karlach! Crease his Jordans! And Karlach's like,
Jordans.
creasing Jordans.
Creasing Jordans.
I made that joke last time when I was playing Helldivers with some of the lads, and I said, I went, fuck! Tidby creases Jordans! And then Tim was like, what the fuck did you just say?
Oh my god, we gotta play some Helldivers at some point. Fucking hell. I
We
can't
really
believe
do.
We haven't yet. Oh hey, there's the Tsar family ring.
Tsar family ring.
And the key to the kennel.
That's the language on that strange door.
My name is
Still
Nog.
can't read it though.
I still can't make high-pitched noises apparently.
Very well.
Creases Jordans!
Good here,
My
I
name
hope.
is Nugget, and I'm a big fat chicken.
No.
You that surgery kit. Oh god, I thought that was a trap disarm kit.
Goaty!
Goaty! Goaty!
I do appreciate that Karlach creased the fuck out of his Jordans.
She really did. She creased them so hard that he turned into a pile of bone marrow.
Like, could you imagine it, like, just being, he's like, I can't let you do this, and then she, like, looks at Karlach, and Karlach just walks up to him and just fucking kills him.
It's like, Cody will not let you open that door. And then just all three of them just look at Karlach and she just shrugs and just like she doesn't even pull out her weapon. She just like backhands his fucking head. And then like the head flies off and his body is like running around crashing into walls trying to pick it up. Like,
and then Lily just
Cody!
like grabs the key out of his pocket.
Yeah, yeah, just like runs into the wall. The head is struggling, like the body's struggling to get up. She just walks over and picks it up. Cody, over here, Cody.
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 Mistress Freeran, creases Jordans.
Creasing Jordans.
But yes, we can go into the kennel because we have the key. But then
That was the
there's
kennel, I believe.
So many. No. No, kennel is this one.
Oh.
Because it's got the sinister seal on it.
I thought this says door to the kennel.
Oh. Wait. Okay.
There's spawn dormitory and then there's favorite spawn.
I got very confused there because Astarion commented after we commented, like our characters commented on the door having necrotic energy around it. That was when he was like, and that's the kennel. That's where they used to throw us when we misbehaved. And I assumed he was talking about the same door, but no, I guess not. He was talking about the other kennel. Or the actual kennel.
Gotcha. You want to go into favorite spawn?
Yeah, let's try that. That sounds like that's a fun time. Let's hope not all of them are dead.
Stuffed owl bear toy. Stuffed bear. You wanna...
I'm actually gonna talk to Astarion just to see if he has anything to comment.
say. Hi, Punchy Bag. You go spooky.
So this is it. 2 centuries walking these halls, and I've never once seen the ballroom door locked. Cazador doesn't want anything going wrong tonight.
Are the servants charmed like the guards in the tower?
Oh no, it's much worse than that. They're fanatics. Here of their own free will, and utterly devoted to Cazador. Come to our door, and beg to be given his eternal gift. They're sure he'll turn them if they serve him well enough. It almost feels sorry for the poor, deluded souls. But they're idiots who brought this upon themselves, so don't.
You're a very angry man, Astarion.
Yeah.
That reads to me very much as like a, why the fuck would you ever choose this when it was done to me? Kind of anger. What's it like being back?
It does feel strange. Breaking into your own home. Especially if murder's on your mind. Then again, this is hardly the strangest thing we've done together. Although it could be the most satisfying.
So what's the plan?
If my dear siblings were right, Cazador's hiding somewhere below the palace. After so many years, I would have spotted any secret tunnels out here. If Cazador's hiding anywhere, it'll be behind the huge locked doors covered in secret writing. Our old kennel master Godi will have a key. But the writing... I've no idea how to read that.
And that was the easy check that I failed.
Are you sure about this? You don't have to face it.
I've never been less sure of anything.
Oh.
But if I don't face him now, I never will. I'll spend the rest of my life running, watching the shadows, never feeling safe.
Remarkably honest.
No. This has to happen. Here and now. Also, there's a small matter of all that power I can steal from the bastard. So that'll be nice.
Oh god.
Then ask.
He's funny.
Quickly.
He is funny.
Astarion.
So that'll be nice.
So that'll be nice.
I don't think he sounded very sure of himself though, which is a good sign.
I agree. It sounded very not sure.
It sounded, yeah. It sounded very much like a, you know. He doesn't I sleep. He doesn't really want it. But yeah, maybe he feels he has to have it, otherwise he'll, as he says, never feel safe.
Mm. The Diary of Leon Onfurio. Final page. Ever since the Master turned to me and forced me to bring Victoria along into the palace, I had to be his best hunter just so I could stay here with my daughter and keep her away from the other spawn. Oh. I don't like the way Violet looks at her. Not at all. When I ask the Master what he plans to do with Victoria, Khazad just gives me that wicked smile. Oh. Next time I get out on a hunt, I must talk to Figaro to finalize the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. If only there's enough time before this ritual the Master talks about. Figaro. Figaro being the fashion guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's probably why there's stuffed animals on this bed.
Because there was a kid here, yeah.
Christ.
Favored spawn. Cazador's best prey hunters who are entitled to stay in the special bedchamber year to date. Leon, Leon, Violet, Leon, Leon, Leon. I guess Leon perhaps overperformed just so that he could keep his daughter. Yeah, that's literally what the fucking diary just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the way Violet looks at his daughter.
But I guess it worked except for 1 year. Where Victoria stayed in here. Which I don't like.
No. I don't like either. Alright, spawn dormitory. Oh, they have bunk beds. I see.
Oh, good.
Well, honestly, I was
I
expecting
get
something
top bunk.
worse.
But
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the
see neither the carrot nor the stick. Is Astarion's dialogue working for you? Because it's
Yeah, I
completely
can hear it.
silent for me. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, potion of flying. That's fun.
Look, Violet's diary.
Oh, good.
Hee hee, the garlic in Yosin's bed gave him a nasty rash. Serves him right for being a whining runt. If only I could get that snob Leon and his brat of a daughter. But she's protected. Khazador must have a fine plan for little Victoria. I wonder what it is.
Oh, dear. I found a blood donor's ledger. It says, Cazador's finest. When you're on the hunt, take prey by preference from the city's lower classes. Patriarchs may smell better, but it will attract unwanted attention if too many aristocrats vanish when they're out slumming. In the last month, you already brought in a Dlusker, a Jasso, and an Othun. And now 3 wealthy families are up in arms. Watch it. From Chamberlain de Fay.
Call it Cazador's finest.
Like a little army. And then a washroom here.
Yeah.
With a comfortable ash meadow outfit. How nice.
And a broom.
A broom. There's a lot of fucking noise in here.
Sure is. So I think that's everything on here.
Yeah. Everything not behind the sinister door.
I mean, we can go check the guest room.
We could.
Do you want to check the sinister
Well,
seal?
yes. Sure. I'll check the sinister seal. Why not?
There's necrotic magic at work.
Oh.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. Are you kidding? Oh. horrid. We're too fucking late.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
We're literally too late to play hero in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
God. I have a feeling that whatever book is around will be in here, though.
Yeah. Do we want to try to grab Shadowheart, maybe?
I could try, though I don't think we can go to camp. Ay, ay, ay.
Oof, ouch.
No, yeah, we can't.
I can try to grab her, but if we... Right, we can't.
Yeah.
Well... Yeah, adventure... this adventure is kind of terrible.
Yeah.
Right, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite idea?
I can make my potions for my finest potion making.
Your potions and lotions.
My lotions and potions.
Lotions and potions galore.
Petulant bollocks!
You petulant bollocks!
Making me sweat.
Alright, we're gonna separate. I'm gonna give Karlak this elixir of necrotic resistance. I'm gonna have her go pick the body up.
Okay.
I just made it.
Hell yeah.
Wherever it is. Wherever it is. God, I hate inventories.
All right. What now?
Don't be shy.
Okay, that's until a long rest. We're just gonna have her run in.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria's note. This is probably gonna be terrible. Victoria, remember to read the ancient language book. You needed to know some of the vocabulary able to move freely within the palace. Father?
Yep, there it is. Oh.
Picked her up.
Guess I can run in and pick this lock now.
Yep. Carla's gonna take a nap.
She's just gonna take a little sleepy. Little sleepy pie. Good night. Helmet of Grit. When the wearer has 50 hit points or less, they have an additional bonus action.
Oh.
That's kind of fun.
It's kind of good.
Light armor, too. I can pick this up, yes. Some gold and some alchemy ingredients. Splendid green outfit. How splendid. Oh, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Let me...
I know, that's kind of what I'm...
Vast world out there.
Astute observation. Deliria's journal. Deliria's private diary. Before I was Deliria, vampire spawn slave to Cazador Sar, I was Dr. Deliria, physician general to the Parliament of Baldur's Gate. Spawn or no, I'm still Dr. Deliria. And I will not submit to this lowly status. The others say vampirism is a curse, but in my educated opinion, it is a disease, and therefore must be vulnerable to medical treatment. I believe a massive infusion of fresh, youthful blood may overwhelm the vampirism infection and enable my body to heal. There is one potential source of such blood out here, Victoria, the as-yet pure-blooded daughter of Leon Onofrio. Leon was a sorcerer before he was a vampiric slave, and has warned us not to prey upon Victoria, as he has imbued her with a counter curse in the event of an attack. Made her a necrotic booby trap, as it were. I think Leon is bluffing.
And this was Violet?
Yep.
Well,
No, it was not Violet. Unless, was Violet's last name Deliria?
I don't know.
No. I think this may be a different person.
Would have made sense if that's what Violet was looking at, though.
It would, yeah. Maybe Violet. Maybe
But,
Deliria is like her surname. This wardrobe.
Oh, so that is a hell of a painting. See Zariel there, jeez.
Found it.
Nice. But yeah, it turns out Leon wasn't bluffing.
Yeah, it turns out, no, not at all.
Yeah. Lena was all like, don't kill my daughter, you'll explode. And, well, chances are somebody did kill his daughter, and then they exploded.
Yes, the book is a dictionary of the ancient Kozakuran language from the distant land of Karatur. Flipping through the pages, you find certain words and phrases underlined. Open, enter, beware, forbidden, and sealed. Pick up.
Inscribed on the Tsar's
Give
signature.
to me. Okay.
Right.
I'll
Now
just
leave the room if you can.
I have another bonus action dash, so I can. Ow.
Oh, you're close to
I'm too
Garlic.
close. And it feels like I am. Okay, I can't. I can get this far.
Oh, fucker.
And no farther.
Okay.
Did you just put her down? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah. Do you want to exit turn-based mode or cycle 3 turns?
I'll probably
Either
stop us
way,
from
we're gonna
taking
take
too
damage.
much damage.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in your way. Unless you... Oh, you can jump over me. Okay. That's good.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, now walk forward and just close the door.
Let me out. Yoink.
All right. Good job, team.
I'm gonna drink one of these. There you go. Oh, let me do that. Karlak is not bound to you currently. There you go. Chew, where are you?
Cheery do. Do you want me to try to read this?
Yeah, let me actually send you the book as well.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy to let you do it, but also I'm a touch afraid. It's gonna be intelligent stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we'll still have to make some kind of roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna just send to Chew, and then... Did you pick up the ring?
I have the ring, yeah.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
The door remains sealed. With no looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Nice. Oh. 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 Oh.
Huh.
Well, surprise, surprise. We found werewolves.
Yes, and the party guests, apparently.
Okay.
Goodness me.
Well, I
Okay,
will let you go in first.
Yes, I'm gonna head on in here. Hi, guys.
The runaway spawn. You
Sniffs
reek
the
of
air.
the master's scent.
Sniffs
Come with
the air.
us. Come to master.
Excuse me. I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him.
We did,
get
counting back,
his
yeah.
favor.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Oh gosh.
There's bats.
There's bats.
There's the bats. There's the bats. They're the bats.
They pray at night, they sneak at night, they're the bats?
Yeah.
I see. How good. How fun.
I'm probably gonna throw a fat spell in there, by the way.
Cool, cool.
The separated couple? You mean the
I'm assuming they're referring to Chamberlain and,
yeah.
the werewolf. The Rihanna, yeah.
That's what I'm assuming as well.
Yeah.
Open up.
Carl, like, fuck that wolf up.
Creasing Jordans.
Jordan's creased.
I won't give in.
Alright. Should I use my Curriculum of War spell?
Sure.
Could be fun.
Could be fun. I think experimenting. I think this is the perfect time to experiment with dangerous wild magics.
You know, I'm inclined to agree with you.
Yeah.
Nice. Huh. That's kind of fun. It's like a super magic missile.
Yeah.
Shoots skulls at people.
It's magic missile with juice.
So if I ever throw a bunch of hits on a single person, they will fucking die.
Fucking die.
I know they're all ganging up on Karlak. They're all in fireball range.
Ow.
Oh no! Oh, uppy!
Oh yeah, uppy.
Oh, uppy!
Oh, there's Buppy. They're so Buppy. Okay, let me... Come on, stare. Alright, I'll just get over there and twist Bloodfang's neck.
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I got a crit. I'm gonna let you do your thing first.
This will be a very good fireball.
Whoa, nice. Alright, I don't care about this bat really. Get away from my wizard. Stat.
Fuck yeah. Good job, Astarion. Good job, Karlak.
Woo! Nice.
They were nothing to us.
We are so cool.
We're so powerful. We have short rests.
No, I have so many.
What's hiding
I have
here?
so many potions.
Sheet music. Oh, ornamental piano. Why can't I play it?
Play Sing for Me from Ding Dingity Original Skin.
Original skin?
Yeah.
Something.
You know.
Oh, just like foreskin.
Wait, no way. Ah, the door. Open the door. Okay. I'm sorry for making a joke about foreskin. Please let me in.
Where's this ladder go?
Ledge. Blood bank. Oh, sinister. Oh, hey, there's the sexy death tits again.
Can we grab them for our own? Ow! Larian, why do you do this?
Here we go.
The office hall? Oh, there's a dais that likely goes down to Goblin Town. So we can probably go see what that ladder is up to. Ooh, party planner. I want to read the party planner.
Oh. I wanna have a party planner.
The combat music's very good, Kaiju, too.
Oh, yeah.
I like to imagine
The,
when Chu learns
little-
a dangerous new spell, she's just laughing maniacally as she casts it. Oh, hell yeah. That's just her casting Fireball in general, just any explosive spell. That's
I
her
really
whole
enjoyed
thing.
The little licking of the violin in that combat music.
Mm-hmm.
Felt appropriately vampy, you know?
Functions are divided into two categories, those for invited guests and those for involuntary guests. The entertainment for the latter category may be much considerably more sinister than the former. They're probably the ones who got eaten. Handwriting entry, the master has ordered a special party of final feast, he said. That will be my ultimate test. But I'm prepared, I'm sure his guests, both invited and voluntary, will be thrilled to participate. Ah. I see. You know, why do the vampires have to be so evil? Why can't we have more sexy vampires? That are just nice to me and want to, like, hold my hand. It's definitely a room in there. You know, I wonder. If we press the button, does that open that door?
Perhaps.
Guess you can blame Cazador for being a shitty master. True. He is. Sure
it
does. Alright, investigate that room. I'll stay here.
I will investigate the room.
I'm right here. Yeah, but V, you're not going to hold my hand. So, the point is moot.
There's a dead person called Kalira in here. That's not nice.
Uh-oh.
Lutenist Kalira, you have been recommended to the Tsar Mansion as a musician of both talent and discretion, and we have need of both. Consider yourself hired to play at a fete in the mansion ballroom on the first evening of the next 10-day. Dress is reserved rather than ostentatious. P.S. Be prepared to play requests.
Why would they murder a bard like this?
I literally... There's no idea. There's literally no point. Unless they really, really just solemnly outfit in blue. What does that look like?
I don't know. What about sexy and evil vampires at
Oh.
the same time? Maybe, but they have to be nice to me. No, but I am a sexy vampire. I mean, okay, yeah, but like, that... Yes!
No comment.
But my point was different.
Yes, you still don't fit the criteria.
Mm-hmm. You are eliminated.
Counting house safe number 1 key. Okay, I guess I'll take that.
Nice.
Oh, I'm encumbered. Oopsie daisy.
You're cum.
Come.
Night City, you could be cum.
No, you can't.
I'm also a vampire thanks to my chronic condition. Yeah, and I have anemia, so look.
We can't all be sexy vampires.
Surely some of us aren't sexy vampires. But also none of you can hold my hand.
I'll hold your hand.
Oh, thanks.
In a nice, kindly, platonic manner.
Yeah, but like,
Like, we can't give chat any ship fuel. They'll run with it.
oh no, they will. That would be bad. We can't do that. I'm not strong enough.
No. I've opened the door for you, by the way.
Oh, you have?
Should mind my step.
Actually, wait, we're going up the ladder anyway.
Yeah.
Guess it doesn't matter. Well, I'll close the door again and then
Oh,
run
no.
out of this room.
We have to. No, you have to open it, cause.
No, I can't leave if. Oh, right, you've walked out of it.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
So you have to go back, open it,
Yeah,
and then
no,
I'll go
I'm
back
doing
in,
it.
and then I'll open it
I'm
for
doing
you.
I'm doing it. Don't worry. Here we go.
Yippee.
Go back in.
There we go. Up the ladder. Knowing you have a friend where she sends a daily reminder how much she craves a vampire biting her. God! Mood! Real.
Wow.
Huh. So until 13 years of age, I didn't know that my uncle Cazador was a vampire. That indeed, my entire family were vampires, going back generations, growing up in the Tsar country estate near Agneveld, raised by old family servants. I rarely visited our city and palace in Baldur's Gate, and when I did, I couldn't wait to leave and return to the country. The city palace, straddling the wall between the upper and lower city, was more than creepy, it was somehow chilling. Amantia Tsar. Oh, so it's a vampire-like niece to Cazador.
Yeah.
This comedy of errors centers on the butler, Vincent Respington. Oh, silly dragonborn with stiff manners and generally baffled attitude. Going on the fine, fair ladies and the gentlemen, end up at arse over tea kettle, extremely erotic situations with the local nobility. Needless to say, he's unprepared for it. There's also a particularly good sequence which Vincent, a 7-foot-tall dragonborn, must pretend to be a shy little gnome named Missy Wimplesnatch during a banquet. Gofar, Fanir, hee-hee, ho-hum, etc. The butler's cane has a knob on the end. Okay, cool. That's a fun little story.
Knob.
What's up here? Brashk 1477. On my 13th birthday, I was summoned to the city palace by Uncle Cazador. Old Drossel hitched the team to best carriage and rode me to the Black Dragon Gate, where I was met porters and an elevator to carry me through the upper city to the Tsar Palace. The Chamberlain was waiting to conduct me to the ballroom chamber, mysterious to me, as I'd never been allowed to enter it before. Mantia Tsar. Oh god, hopefully he's not gonna fucking do some weird shit to his niece.
We're just going through this whole, like, family history up here.
Yeah.
The door here.
It's very quiet.
Skeleton in here too. Yeah, it's eerily quiet. The music has stopped.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Rusted tools and weapons. Some garlic in a cage
Oh, there's
with a
button.
skeleton. Ah, okay.
Guess we're in the attic or something.
Yeah. There's so many coffins up here.
Some cages. Suspicious burlap sack. Not much else. But there is a ladder.
Except for the ladder, yeah.
And a wooden chest and a bed all the way up here. A pouch.
Lit candles.
And a bomb.
Oh.
What's in
There's
this
lit
pouch?
candles and soap up here too.
Pouch has a hand drum and a silver key. Just gonna drop pouch.
Is this like a little hideaway?
It's kind of what I'm thinking, but we.
Yeah, it looks like it, right? It was right. It's the fact that there are candles lit up here and there's wine and soap.
Yeah. Can you talk to Astarion?
Yeah, I can give it a try.
Need
No.
something?
It's got nothing to say.
Hey.
This is weird. There's a key, so there's got to be like a chest or something. There's a skeleton.
Yeah, there's a few. Just a lot of empty crates and stuff. Right?
Are we missing something, chat? Was the key what we were after, or is there something else? Huh. Because I sure as hell don't see anything
Oh, there's
else.
another door here.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. There's another door and it looks like more buttons.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, shit. There's a treasure.
Ah.
Arrow of wine. Torture implement. Another skeleton.
Okay, so we need somebody
just
to wait
wait
on the
out.
outside.
Yeah, just wait outside. Weird. Treasure crates. Nothing hugely of note in the actual crates itself. Just gold. Button. Okay, yeah, that just reopens the door. I'm gonna have a look at the stack of scrolls first. Flame Rule 1477. Flame Rule 1477. I succumbed. I am a vampire and damned. I curse the name of Sar and reject it. Now I stay in the attic by choice and write my little histories. I am Lady Incognita. Amanita is no more. So this was his niece's. This is where his niece hid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, found another one.
Oh. Button.
Uncle
Button,
Cazador
where
made
we
me a
at here?
vampire, but I refused to participate in the family rites. He gave me the hunger, but he could not break my will. He had Blovart imprison me in the attic. I weakened, they sent up human blood, and eventually I drank it. For a year, they stopped sending anything. I tore at the walls of frustration. Then they sent up a bound captive. Jesus.
And then she succumbed. Fucking hell.
Dude, why is Cazador just the most cartoonishly evil bitch?
For real.
Like, This is like a weird thing where it feels like all the like villain nuance got used up in the second act. And now all of the villains are like Looney Tunes level of evil.
Yeah, I think we've learned all we can from here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much else.
No.
Huh. Bernice. Interesting. Ketherick ate up all the villain nuance. He really did. He just like.
We fed. Please stop praying for my grandpa. He's becoming too nuanced and his character arc is too good. It's overshadowing the other villains.
He is a vampire lord. I don't think I meant one that was cartoonishly evil besides... I wasn't cartoonishly evil besides the Big D himself. I mean, like, yeah, but, like, I'm gonna be real, like... Whoa! The vampire lord is evil! I've never seen this done before! You know? Like even to the point where like more modern incarnations of Dracula, even some older ones, at least tried to add a bit of nuance, because it's so overdone. Like, you know what I mean? Potential spam, get out of here. Sorry. like you know, like it just seems very silly. I don't know. This is why Ketherick's my favorite BG3 antagonist. Feels like he's the only one with actual nuance to him. If anything, I wish he was the main antagonist. I think there is more nuance to Orin than probably people realize, but I feel like it's also just so incredibly easy to miss, it almost doesn't count. Specifically, I'm referring to the fact that she was definitely indoctrinated at a very young age and never had a chance. And that her mother was told by God himself to kill her, and then she killed her, was very upset about that for a long period of time, then her grandfather manipulated her, like, further down the path, right? Like, when you take all of the context clues and all of the in-context clues of, like, Orin's situation, it's very sad, but also the game doesn't really do much to present it to you. Now, being a dirge might be different. I feel like the dirge might actually have more for Orin, right? But that's about it, right? And then, like Loroakin, evil. Like, Cazador, evil. Gortash, evil. You know, Raphael, evil. Vlaakith, evil. Like... It's just a lot of very evil bitches. Did they leave a voicemail? They did. Is that actual spam then?
Usually spam does not.
Usually spam does not. Well, actually, this is probably a good point for us to take a small pee break. And we'll go listen to this message. So we'll be
pissing.
We all love pissing. We'll be right back. 1, 2, 3. BRP.
BRP.
Time for Elpis.
Hey, bitches. What's up, you silly people? Silly mood today. Honestly, I've been in a silly mood this whole week. And you can't really tell because I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired today. So I keep forgetting things, but I've been in a very silly, very energetic mood, and I think that's why I feel a little extra worn out today. Because I finally picked up a intensive prescription of vitamin D tablets. And let me tell you, having something that you need for your body to function in your body is really good for your energy, turns out. I got given the real strong shit. And now I have the power of the sun in my veins. And let me tell you, it makes basic tasks like talking to people surprisingly easy. Unfortunately, it has not addressed my caffeine dependency. But it does mean that the caffeine works a lot better. Which is not a great thing, to be honest. But yes, I've just received my code for Dragon's Dogma 2, so I will be giving it a try. And I am very excited to actually play the game. All discourse TM aside, I am very excited to actually give it a go. Because I liked the first one well enough. So I am but I never really played that much of it because it was just very old. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a whirl. On the character creator for hours? Honestly, yeah, kind of. I sort of want to make every Blorbo possible. So what I might do is I might just download the character creator separately. And then create all my characters. I'm wondering who I should make for my pawn, though. Because in Dragon's Dogma 1, I made Xenos as my pawn. So I think I should make Xenos again. I think I should make Xenos my pawn again, because I think that'd be funny. Zangief or Optimus Prime? Sorry. Hang on. Do you... So what context am I choosing these characters between? Is this like a fuck or no fuck thing? If I had to bang Zangief or Optimus Prime, which one would I go for? Because I'm telling you, it's Optimus Prime every single day. Which is not to say that I wouldn't fuck Zangief, but I would fuck Optimus Prime first. Yeah, I'd bang Optimus Prime. Oh, you're trying to pick a new deck to build an MTG, right? Okay. So that was completely irrelevant. Everything I just said. Please forget everything I just said. I think Optimus Prime is cool. I like Optimus Prime, so I think you should build that. No, don't write that down. Don't write it down. In fact, no, hang on. Isn't there like... So my friend is like currently obsessed with an anime. I didn't know what it was, but I need to look up her fucking Twitter real quick. Neep. Where's Neep? Bravern, I think it's called. Or Bravern, or whatever. Yeah, Bravern. And as far as I can tell, it's the one. It's like a man falls in love with his mech. As far as I can tell. Bear in mind, my friend is a Fujo. So that might have colored my perception of the show based on her tweets.
I heard the enemy be mentioned, and I have returned.
But I did see a shot of the mech diving like to try to save the guy, and then there's a shot where it goes all pink and the guy starts blushing as the mech's face is like level with him. The mech is in love with the pilot. Ooh. But yeah, I imagine that me fucking Optimus Prime would go like that.
Excellent. Also, Chaos, thank you so much for the 39 months. Did you know that 30 plus 9 equals 39? That's kind of bloggers. Thank you so much. Huh. You're poggers.
You're poggers.
You're poggers. You should fuck a mech.
I will fuck a mech. I have fucked a mech, and I will do it again.
Good.
I'm going to fuck Barbatos.
Really? Well, I know somebody that's probably gonna. You're gonna have to fight for the privilege.
I'd probably fuck Big Zam, to be honest. More than anything, just so that I could say that I've done it.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of sex, do you want to go down this dais?
Sex. I'm wanting more. Tell the world. Stop the war.
Clicking on the dais.
You stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age. Signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
Alright, want to descend into the depths of the palace?
I'm genuinely thinking too much about mecha sex, so yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm just sat here like, I think Barbatos would be like a really angry fuck, and then I'm like, I'm thinking too much about this. Like, we're too deep. Oh, I have to do it separately to you, apparently.
Ah, of course. Cazador's dungeon?
Oh, perhaps there's a dragon down here too.
That was the last place we went.
Astarion, please don't bug your dialogue right now, please. Please.
What in the hell?
Please, Astarion, I want to move
never knew
on
this
with
was
the
here.
game. Okay.
This was always Cazador.
But he never knew this was here.
I never knew this was here. Cazador was always here on his own.
Cazador. Cazador was always...
Cazador.
Right. There's some crystal faces, cool little portal. Little crypt gate. Opens into
fast travel.
Don't mind if I do.
Oblivion. Oh, that's a character of mine. Make decisions on which mech to pile based on fuck compatibility. Oh my god.
Raise your flag. Da, 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 da.
Oh my god.
One of my favorite memes to come out of Witch from Mercury is like, you know, any scene in which Mio and Suletta do gay shit, and then it just overlays the lesbian flag with just raise your flag. There's side doors here too.
I hear a voice in through here.
Oh. Hail to the bloodless.
Like the
wherever
door
they
to the
be.
ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens.
Oh.
A sailor
Oh, I didn't think that was
beam
gonna work like that.
pungent
Maybe I
with
should have
sea air.
Put the side content, Sammy.
And we gotta go back. There's people in there. We gotta ignore that.
Let's see.
But this is the story. We can't go here yet. We have to.
Okay, there's another one.
The penitent man. The penitent man.
Ah.
Doors. Oh, there's a platform down here.
There's probably a trinket down there.
Perhaps there's treasure of some kind.
Horus is ideal for monster fuckery because they have fleshy bits.
I don't know what that is.
For Lancer.
Oh.
Okay, I did not take Karlach with me because I don't know what this is going to be like. Oh. Uh-oh. There's a perception check in here.
Indeed.
Something over there.
Oh, dirt.
It's dirt. Dig, wizard, dig. Oh, careful! It's trapped. It's trapped dirt. The dirt is trapped. Sorry. Let me disarm this.
Gotcha. I do want to play a Lancer campaign one of these days. Oh.
There's a fucking sword in
The
here.
Pearl Sun Blade?
Pelor
Oh,
Sun.
okay, so that's just like the vampire killer blade?
Yeah. After the blade had sliced Kaz the bloody hand its throat, it was chosen by Pelor, god of the sun, to do righteous work against the undead. Pelor is a semi-important character in my D&D campaign world.
Nice.
Not my one, but the one I play in.
Oh yeah.
Visitor was created by the Church of Lysander, who was Pelor's son.
Huh. That's fun.
Yeah, enough. It's a rapier. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm encumbered. Oh.
The Termillion Depths by Lady Incognita. Hey, it's her.
Hey.
It was Master Vampire Danelisar who reopened the vast blue-green halls beneath Baldur's Gate and brought them under our control. But what is the history of the subterranean expanse and how far back does it go? Not even Danella, the architect, knew for certain. But in her notebook, she speculated the depths were originally dwarven built by exiles of Bahadrian. Though she admitted she had no scholar of dwarven history, though deeply delved, these halls certainly more of an outpost than a city, Danella wrote. Though if it was established as a facility over a mine, what were the dwarves mining there? A larger question is the writer's mind. How did these abandoned depths go undiscovered for so long in a great city like Baldur's Gate? Were deliberately hidden from some kind of persistent glamour that finally wore off? We may never know. Ooh, scroll bye-bye.
Whoa.
Oh, all kinds of poisons.
What is Pelor from? If not Forgotten Realms.
Mermaid whiskey. He's not from Everon, is he? I've got my... trying to get my facts straight here. Oh. Door. Greyhawk. If I remember correctly.
Hmm.
That might be right. Oh, you Sun God and Greyhawk? That sounds correctish.
Oh, is so what, is Greyhawk like similar to Eberron, where it's like a different place?
Oh,
Ow.
that's caustic.
I stepped in the caustic brine.
Damn. He's been subsumed in the Greater Forgotten Realms, yeah. It was actually Cass who mentioned in the description that truly connects it to Greyhawk.
Hmm.
Ugh.
Oh. This is a DC 30.
Damn.
I can make it, I just need to roll really high.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Okay. I need
This
to
was
roll.
Cass who betrayed Vecna. Okay.
Oh. I need to roll a 17.
That's like, yeah, that's like first edition lore, like type of stuff.
damn.
That's like real old.
There we go.
Yay.
I got it. Gloomy Ascent.
I'm just gonna save here.
Yes, we don't have our companions with us.
I have no idea where this goes.
Yeah.
But I can only. I think it goes up to the surface. Yep, lower city sewers.
Oh, damn. Okay, shit. Crazy.
Huh. Weird. I'm just gonna go through, open this door over here, and then just come right back down. There's a weird person over here. Okay. Huh. Alright, well, come back down. If I recall correctly, there's big campaign settings. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know a ton about, like, really old, like, D&D lore and shit, but that does sound about right.
Oh, there's a button here. I'm gonna press it. It didn't seem to do much. Oh, it lifts up the cages. Or it lifts up this cage in particular.
I'm gonna try jumping on it.
Yeah. Up you go.
I ascent. Oh, I think it's a way for us to get back.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, no, it leads us into this other room. Okay. What a fun little adventure we're on. Wait, no, shoot, you don't need to...
This is
okay.
good.
Shoot. No. Shoot.
She's just so jumpy.
She is. Well, this is a suspicious room.
Valiath.
Let's touch it. Why not? What's the worst thing that could happen to me?
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll.
You are
clamped in its bony
cursed for
jaws.
1,000
The skull's
years.
empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velios. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Oh.
Let's see what his first lesson is. Oh, I'm not
What
gonna. I don't think I'm gonna do this one.
What do you know, Wilson?
Oh, maybe I will.
I love that the necromancy of Fae gives you advantage. It gives you a bonus here.
It is fun.
Valioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Valioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Valioth drained his friend dry.
Let's try. Ah. Yep.
You are distracted by an errant thought and lose the thread of Valioth's lesson.
She was like,
Valioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
11 years of impalement. What the fuck?
Oof. Grim.
Yeah. She was thinking about car-like boobs too much.
You let the shock of impalement allow your focus to waver, and Valioth's words drift away, lost in the mists of time. Valioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Valioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Valioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Valioth is no more.
Black Mass Scroll. Okay. World Scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing the ways death can be turned on when adventures are simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, many more strange and cursed rituals cover parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O pity is dead, arriving instead, and mortality is a gift, but darkness is a prison and hunger its jailer. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger, grow your power beyond anything you imagined. The pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your chains. You shall know true power. Deliver the souls, speak the words, Er Dominus has animus office sufficigo, nunc volo postram, quam politicus eis mihi. That's probably delivering souls to Orcus, I assume, who invented vampirism. Orcus being one of the archdevils. Huh. Soul is made ink written into parchment where a scrawl is sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. Names, thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurian, though somewhere near the beginning of the list are families now long disappeared. There's listed names of people dating back centuries, but continuing right up to the present day. Thousands of them. He was gathering people the entire time.
Yeah. Thousands and thousands of people.
Journal of Cazador
It's a
Sar.
letter.
It records the movements
There's
and actions of his
journalist
spawn, with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, or punishment recorded in cold calculation. Only most recent entries betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. God Goody informed. Of the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy's always been troublesome, but to disappear now when we're all but ready. And conscionable even for him. If I've dispatched the brood, they will find him and bring him home, and when they do, it'll make him scream for this. It's been days, and he is still missing. No matter if pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him, it seems Baldur Gate has swallowed him whole. Searching for further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Dahlia and Petrus returned from today's hunt, rushing to report they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. The tale was fanciful, but they believe it to be true. Astarion, staying in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me. Inconceivable. Seems he's become more than troublesome. He is now a liability, but he will be brought to heel. He will come home. He will take his place with the others. He'll complete my purpose. My spawn fails me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. Huh.
Awful.
Yeah.
So he got stolen away, literally, like, right as the ritual was about to start.
Yep.
The letter here for someone called Morel Alcom. I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Athkatla is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions and law enforcement, but still, accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alcom, for I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate, definitively so. I am on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord, when I can be so much more, and I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alcom. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. Cazador Star. Just gloating to a fellow vampire lord about his ascension, but then being like, oh, but I could not possibly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of other books in here. Lots of like Baldur's Gate philosophical like and things like power structures of Baldur's Gate, for example. Oh shit, no, don't do that.
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Power structures of Baldur's Gate.
Just like the door to the ballroom
and then
upstairs, this door
in the
features
desk,
no
he's got a
keyhole,
little
but does have an indentation. The ring
book about
slots
some
perfectly into
crime,
place,
like a
and the door
crime
opens,
kingpin
assailing you with.
in the city. The sort of writes about her as more of like a misunderstood roguish hero type.
Interesting. Well, I guess we've got a bit more context on Cazador now.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so like, if I'm understanding this correctly, like the vampire that like turned him was like even worse than Cazador. I think. I don't know. Like
he at the very least taught Cazador how to be cruel.
Yeah. So vampires are basically the Sith?
Yeah.
I mean,
He
I
sort of
guess.
He taught Cazador to only understand the world through cruelty. I think is what this establishes, because it sounds like he was there for a very long time, and he almost wanted Cazador to surpass him. To sort of, you know, his final insult on the world on the world and his spawn is to create and is to completely break down a person and replace them with a cruel reflection of yourself. Which is to say, he probably learned it from his own vampire master.
I feel like
feel
there's
sorry for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like there's something there, but I just don't feel bad for him at all.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to, really.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I think this is maybe more a cautionary thing of like, don't let Astarion be the one to like become this as well.
True.
Sort of thing.
Because we know he had an attachment to Astarion.
Yeah, he definitely had an attachment to Astarion.
Have you
and
heard
if
the
anything-
tragedy of Count Dracula's
Yeah.
the Wise?
Also
I
gonna
thought
do
not.
something
It's not a
Perhaps he was
story Palor would
replicating
tell you.
the lessons of Velioth was his name.
Velioth, yeah.
But just,
believe so.
yeah, like reflecting them onto Astarion here. It's not a story Pelor would tell you.
Seems to be the case, yeah.
Yeah, with Cazador, it feels like the damage is done. But we could still save Astarion from this.
Probably.
There's a lot of, Sebastian, Wensleydale, like the cheese.
So,
Hollow-eyed
Shit.
faces stare out of the cells.
I was just trying to get back so I didn't trigger this.
Most look away. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Please. What are you?
I'm a friend. Who are you?
Sebastian. I was, I'm not sure. It was all so long ago. The last thing I remember, I was drinking with a pale, beautiful elf. We laughed. We kissed. We stumbled back to this palace and...
Yeah, Astarion, you know anything about that?
And then it gets so dark. I woke up here. Like this.
Teleperception?
Astarion. I'll never forget him. He called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like music on his tongue.
Ah.
His stuff. It controls everything down here. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it. You can't. It's not possible. You can't stop him.
Yeah, let me
you
see
wanna-
if I can. Let me... There we go.
Approaching the cells, you're met
Still
with
got it.
hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Hardly. Cazador didn't keep me in luxury, but I've never seen anything like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? My brethren spoke nothing of this.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
"170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
I really don't feel bad for Cazador.
No.
Fuck this guy. What the hell, dude?
Free. I'll never be free.
Redo this with Astarion?
Even die.
I assume to get this.
This nightmare never ends, and it's
I
your
can't
fault.
disapprove.
You did this, damn you! I damn you to the hells! I damn you to misery! I damn you!
Fucking hell.
Oh, he got cursed.
Yeah, he actually got cursed. Let me quickly chat with him. I, for some reason, can't.
I also can't.
Okay. I am stuck
God,
in
what a
conversation
functional
right
game.
now. Fuck's sake.
This game has so many problems. There's an issue with chat coming through late. Oh, there goes the chat. Baldur's Gate has a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of problems. Let me reload this. Just refreshed. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I have a pretty good PC, and it still has issues with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, my PC is kind of a monster, to be honest, and it makes noises I ain't never heard of my PC make when it plays Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. What happened? We got stuck in a dialogue loop that wasn't happening. We were just frozen. It was pretty tied to multiplayer because I know I've got stuff like this for any of my 4 solo runs. I mean, it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That probably has a good deal to do with it.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like we run into this more, like, conversations breaking. Like, when we first started, the worst conversational bug we had really was, like, the dialogue box wouldn't load properly, so it'd just say continue.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like,
And you
it
could
definitely
just-
has
you could
gotten
just quick
worse
save, quick load that.
with, like, the 3rd act.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
There we go, we're in.
I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here.
I don't know what you're talking about, Grise. I'm sorry.
As in, Astarion not taking part in the conversation when you were having it, but I assume that is because he is tied to me.
Yeah. But it's fixed now
Instead.
because we did it anyway.
Yeah, we did it anyway.
I don't know anymore. I thought these people were drained and buried. They should be dead. There's only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the 7, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
Astarion, do you fucking hear yourself?
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose. It should be. I don't want to be like them. They're pathetic. Horrible.
So you will kill them all, just because they remind you of yourself?
They do not. That weakness in me is dead. It's dead! I have a higher purpose.
You really don't sound sure, bud.
Yeah, sure, Astarion. Okay, now do you want to talk to the cell full of children?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure this will be much more lighthearted.
I think I know who they are.
We're all hungry, Vanya.
I can't talk to them.
I know. Just try to hold on, all right? My father will come soon.
Yeah, I can't talk to them.
You touch the gate. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Hey! Hey, you!
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you!
They're the Gurt kids.
Yeah. The Gurt kids, fucking hell. You're the children from the Monster Hunters camp.
Camp! Monster hunters! The Gurt camp! Oh gods! My parents' camp! Chessa, focus! Resist the beast inside you. You promised! It's your fault! You did this to us! Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
Parents? You've seen my parents? I miss them. think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Ugh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes, and with it, hope.
You really mean it? Cazador's got this staff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow. Good luck. If you fail, well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again in here.
Yeah, I don't know if we actually can save the kids, really, but I can't tell a kid that I can't tell a kid no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not with that. Maybe that's one of Lily's soft spots.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, I'll talk to Astarion again.
Well, you clearly want to say something.
You lied, you bitch.
You're brooding about the prisoners. Stop it.
I like that.
I kind of really want to say it because it's really funny.
You can if you want.
You're right, I am. How could I not, after coming face to face with the ghosts of my past? Actually, ghosts would have been preferable over starving vampire spawn. But you're right. This isn't the time. Cazador is our objective. Nothing can distract me from that.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Oh, shit.
What
I
is
can
it
still
about
say
this
things.
place?
Okay.
Shit. Well, I can't see
I
it.
know we shouldn't let down
Oh.
our guard, but I feel
I've asked if
like
if
I
he
could
wants to
drift
do
off and
if
never
he wants
wake
to
up.
free the Alma children, and he goes, "That's complicated."
I could feel guilty. Happy in the knowledge there was nothing I could have done differently. I could never have saved them. But now there's a choice to make.
And there's a right one.
Yeah.
And what am I owed? What about the injustices I've suffered? Am I not entitled to anything? All that matters now is killing Cazador. I've earned that, if nothing else.
Agree with you there, bud.
We can deal with the prisoners when the time is right. After all, they're not going anywhere.
Well, I guess, yeah. Hey, maybe you'll feel better after killing him.
If not
Yeah.
over, then through.
I mean, first of all, Astarion, you liar pants. The Gur were absolutely right
Yeah,
about
literally. They were completely correct.
you. They knew exactly what was happening. And they gave you a chance to, I guess, kind of redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Also, the Astarion girlies, the ones that ascended him, really? Really? Now that I'm here, really?
Yeah. For real, like, come on.
Like, what the
Like,
hell?
with the kids and everything, like, seriously? Come on. Oh, this looks inviting.
Awful. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of peoples in cages. That's cool. So we could go all the way down in there And honestly, it's going to be a
this looks
really
like
big
a
thing.
boss arena.
Yeah. I'm not in their camp either. Don't worry, I know no one here is. They're borderline delusional, yes. Everyone has their problematic fave. I mean, fair, but like also, okay. To talk about myself. Xenos, right? Alright. Let's take Xenos for example. He's my problematic fave, right? We could probably generally agree on that. He's a maniac. I acknowledge this.
He's a maniac.
And if there was a choice within the story to help him get better, I would have chosen that. If there was also a choice in the story to make him worse, I would not have chosen that. I just wouldn't have, right? Not for me to, like, you know, go, tut tut, I am so much better than the Astarion girlies. That's not, like, what I'm trying to get at, right? But, like, Astarion, I feel like, is a different situation than me being, like, hee with Xenos, right? Like, I really do. And everyone's got their problematic fave, and I get you. I'm not judging, like, the Astarion girlies too hard, but I am judging them, like, a little bit. Like, I could see doing it for, like, an achievement, or doing it because you're just like, well, I'm just kind of curious. But people that, like, really are into it, and there are people who are, I'm like, you're really okay with the fact that all these kids just got sacrificed, huh? Yeah. Like, you're okay with that, aren't you?
There's a really, really, really big difference between being like, I like the Ascended Astarion story as a tragedy, that, you know, is just kind of like this sort of cathartic, make me the worst version of myself, you know, style. You know, the way one of the reasons people write a lot of fucked up fan fiction, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same catharsis. I can see that. People genuinely think that Ascended Astarion is like a good for her story.
Yes.
What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck?
I mean, didn't like Neil Newborn have to say something in like an interview or something where he was just like, nah, that's the bad ending, guys.
Yeah, literally, he's always like, and one of the writers, I remember, like one of the lead writers who mainly worked on Astarion as a character, she was literally like, she literally wrote the worst version of him to be ascended. Like, and she described like the ways in which she wrote him as like an abuser, like, and that, and how like people, like how the point of the Ascended Astarion line, like storyline, is that you never viewed him as more than just the sexy vampire. Like, you objectified him, and so he made himself into, you know, the worst version of himself.
Yeah, that you built for him.
Like, yeah, it's like you made him this sexy, dominant, you know, evil vampire lord, like, you know, boyfriend, because you couldn't stop fetishizing him. It was kind of the TLDR of what like the writer was saying the point of that story was, and she got fucking lambasted, I remember.
I do remember that. People say they had to reload Ascension Astarion because he's so well written that it gave them like PTSD from previous relationships. I'd believe it. Like, I would believe that though. From like everything I know, and from like the situation we're in now, the game could not be screaming at you more. Right? Like the game could not be screaming at you more that this is wrong and bad. And yet, I don't know, like, I it's one of those things where, like, I never like to, like, get on a little soapbox and just be like, oh, I know better, right? Especially when it comes to fandom and when it comes to, like, characters and things like that. As a resident villain fucker, like, I get it, right? There are certain elements that I understand, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, one of the reasons I like Xenos is, like straight up, just to use him as a good example, is the idea of somebody that, like, loves you despite any flaws that you may have.
Yeah.
Right? And not demand or ask for them to change, right?
Yeah.
Like the idea is like Xenos loves you wholly for you as you are, without any kind of idea that your need to change or that you or that like your flaws make you worse. They're just a part of you, and that's okay, right? And there is something intensely romantic about that. I think that's why people like a lot of the sort of the villains, you know, the villain lover and stuff like that, because it's this idea of like they accept you no matter what type of deal, and that is cathartic. That is nice, right? There's an element of that that's really touching that we can probably all agree on. So I can understand some stuff, but like at the same time, I definitely have a line. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's definitely a point where it goes way too far.
Yeah, and it is again that thing of like, are you going to treat this character like a person, or are you going to project your fantasy onto them? Which I think is exactly what Astarion's whole thing is. At least if you're romancing him anyway, which obviously we're not. I did actually find the comment from the writer, like the 2 comments from the writer that got them in big hot water with the Astarion girlies. Which I will read, if you shall permit, because I think it is interesting.
Yeah, no, please do.
Because this was also like 6 months ago. It was fucking ages ago. But
that was like when the game first came out, yeah.
Yeah, literally was like August.
And I never had context for any of this. I was like, oh.
Yeah. But yes, Baudelaire Welch from Larian. I feel with the bad ending, it's very much exactly that one sentence he says to you when you read his mind. He will always see you as degrading yourself if you continue to be with him. But that's perhaps what you like. It's ultimately reducing your relationship with him back to being a kink/form of gratification, which is a fine thing to enjoy as a fantasy, but it's very much admitting that you fail to think of him beyond a sex object and care about more than that. You fail to think of him beyond a sex object and fail to care about more than that. You're so attracted to him, you'd also turn yourself into one. And then her second comment is, I think it's perfectly nice to fantasize all about that. Hell, I wrote the Incubus scene where you can essentially make an irreversible sex pact, and I think that's sexy. But it isn't something that I think is a lesson for real life, and I wanted the bad ending to really make you feel I failed to see this video game character beyond my own fantasies. The game was more real than I ever expected it to be. And that is what's that was their comment.
Well, that makes sense. I mentioned a particular scene about MC Karlach and Ascended Astarion, mild spoilers. Sure. I like the comments from that writer. Yes. That also means she wrote the Incubus sex pact thing, which, yes, I gotta admit, is actually kind of sexy. I had thoughts about that. But
like
also that's
right?
that's a very different thing than also the Astarion thing, right? Like, yeah, okay, that's sexy, I get it, but it's also like, I mean, consensual, right? Like, first of all.
Yeah.
And just kind of like, I mean, also like kind of funny. There's kind of a fun, like a funny bit to it where like the heroes of Baldur Gate destroys the Nether Brain at the award ceremony and then just like, what was that? Like, it's a thing that sometimes happens. Like, did you just stop? Just don't. Just, it's fine. I'm fine. Let's just get the ceremony on with. Right. There's like some humor. There's some like whimsicalness to it. This is like none of those things. So after your enemy basically becomes hellbent on turning your MC into a spawn, even though you say no. So he tries to forcibly bite you, but since you are Karlach, you burn him instead, and he throws out some of the worst insults in the game, trying to belittle Karlach as much as he can.
Oh.
Love that he can't turn Karlach, though. Love that, though. Love that detail.
Incredible. Yeah.
Like, love the detail that he tries and fails, because it's Karlach, right? Like, she burns him. But then he just turns rancid. Jesus Christ. God. I don't know. Like, as the resident villain fucker, again, I just feel nothing for that. I feel nothing for Astarion. I feel nothing for that. Like that's just not my cup of tea, I guess, you know? Like I don't know. And I've thought I've had some pretty messed up attractions.
But I think it's because you're an active participant in the story. I like the line that really sticks out to me is like, I think it's perfectly nice to fantasize about all that and then ellipses, but it isn't something that I think is a lesson for real life. Where it's like, it's asking you to kind of like like the intention is not to shame anyone for having fantasies, because a fantasy is not necessarily a wish. It is just a scenario in which an emotional need is met. But to turn what is happening in the Ascended Astarion plotline, when you're romancing him at least, is that you are turning him into an object of that fantasy, and that's the difference. Is that you remove his personhood, or like his potential for personhood, and he becomes only
a thing.
The thing that you degrade yourself by associating with too. Like, which is what, like, obviously what happens when you read his mind. He will always see you as degrading yourself if you continue to be with him. Which is like, that's sad. Like, that's really sad. And like, ascending Astarion while romancing him is just admitting that, actually, I don't want anything more from him than for him to become the object by which I am degraded.
Yeah.
For that to be the whole relationship, the whole thing, the entire bit. He can't be anything else, like physically, because of what he becomes when it's ended.
It's really one of those things where, like, I think it's one of those, like, it is such a complicated thing.
Yeah.
And involves a lot of psychiatry that I honestly am not an expert in, and I don't know enough about. But at the same time, I do, like, I want to be angry at a lot of the people who are just like, this is the good route, what are you talking about? And I'm like, are you fucking stupid? But, like, there's another part of me that kind of looks at that and goes like, no, you're probably not stupid, but something probably happened.
It's like I say, a fantasy is a scenario in which an emotional need is met. Clearly an emotional need is being met, but also just because something meets an emotional need of yours does not necessarily mean it's good for you to have it all of the time. And it's certainly not good to, like, it's not healthy for you as a whole person to reduce yourself to just that emotional need. Outside of the confines of specific scenarios, which is, why kink is such a thing with so many rules. Like,
Baruni.
It's exactly
that's
to
interesting
prevent
too.
that.
And Kiki, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Ugh. This turned my brain into soup.
Little bit. It is, like, this stuff is heavy. Like, I don't think it's probably outside of me to say, the Astarion stuff here is probably one of the most heavy companion quests. I think it's pretty easy to say, and I just, like, there is a part of me that really just sits here and is just like, guys, there's kids here. Like, like, I can't, that's like something I just can't get over. Because, like, I'm one of those bitches where, like, I don't need every achievement in a game. I'm sure there's one for ascending him and stuff. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. I'm good. I'm good, actually.
There are some games I will never platinum because I have to do things like, for example, cheat on every girl.
Yep. And it's like, I don't need it. I don't care.
It's like, I'm good. I'm good without the platinum,
Yep.
God. What?
Yeah.
I will say it's very bold of the game to truly just present the fact that, like, Astarion is not a perfect victim.
Yes.
Like,
No.
it really, I respect it a lot for getting away from the idea that, like, the game does not whoopify Astarion, you know? He
No.
is not a perfect victim. He has done some terrible things, and he doesn't feel bad about a lot of them.
Yeah. Like, I really love that. The Astarion girlies are the ones whoopifying him. The game is brutally honest.
Yeah.
And this is why Baldur's Gate is a good game.
Yeah.
Like, because it's willing to, like, go so far with stuff.
Yeah.
And frankly, it makes it good.
I really, really like that you have on one side of this hallway, you have Astarion's first sin.
Mhm.
And then you have his most recent one. And his first one, when he was still had a little bit of himself left, is the one that he feels terrible about. And his latest one, it barely even registered to him.
Yeah. You're just like, oh, I just handed the kids over because,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's like, so you did do that. And Astarion's like, well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's like like that right there. It's just the story of how Astarion lost himself.
Mhm.
One day, once he felt bad about this. 170 years later, how could he possibly?
Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't be alive if he did. Right?
Yeah, it was exactly. Yeah, he just got numb to it after a couple hundred years, like Kiki says.
Absolutely. It's intense, and that's why I think this is probably a good spot to stop, especially because the next step
Definitely.
is also going to be intense.
Yes, I have a feeling the next step is going to be very cathartic, but not in the ways we were describing before.
Yeah. So I think this is going to be good to stop here, so we could take a breather.
Yes, absolutely. God.
I understand that talking about this stuff like weighs a lot more than a truckload of bricks, but I also love hearing conversations from you two, or either of you individually. I articulate the issues you choose to discuss very well and break down the pieces that I'm terrible at doing with a lot of thinking for several days.
Mhm.
Oh, that's okay, Cackle. I mean, we all move at our own paces, right? But I appreciate that you appreciate it, because that is good to know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I always wonder if people like it or like
Same.
care, or if they're just like, oh God, you're just rambling right now.
Yeah, same for me.
But it's kind of one of those things like I need to do to process it for myself.
No, absolutely. And I think you should keep doing it.
Yeah, I think
Even
so
if
too.
someone complains, I think you should keep doing it. But no one complains.
But
so, hey.
we're going off to this raid. I will see you guys on Monday for more Persoba. Ashley, I don't know if you have anything Saturday.
Signalis.
Signalis. Remember, next week is the Trans Lifeline Streamathon.
Yes.
Goes on all week. Ashley's participating. I'm participating. Paige is participating. So
You're
many
on
people
Saturday,
are participating.
I'm on Sunday.
Yep. I'll see you guys then. I gotta go. Bye. Always have to leave in such a haste.
Oh shit, she's playing Subnautica, huh?